I like grapes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the party. My name is Kevin, and I'll be your game talker for this episode.
Yeah, hey, that is trademarked. How dare you, sir?
I'm sorry. I'll just be the
I
storyteller.
love that. I am your game talker.
You'll be hearing from my lawyers, sir.
Yep. Evan, you weren't there last week, but
It's okay. We're back to normal now.
it's a thing. Yes, the reality has reset. The Adventure
Jericho
Time
Jack
filter has
almost
been
died.
taken off.
It's all right. He's fine.
Yep.
We zoomed out of the snow globe that adventure was in.
It was a weird adventure. Okay, so hi, everybody. My name is Kevin. I'll be your storyteller for this game of Rifts. And let's go around and begin by introducing our players, starting with Jovra.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I play Jovra, an Atlantean artifact hunter. She has her best friend, her familiar, a blue dragon named Zarsig.
All right. And hello, Eve.
Oh, my name is Eve Westbrook, Evangeline Westbrook, and I am a sci-tech techno jack.
Okay, and Harkins.
Hi, I am Sean, also known as Throck Plays, and I play Harkins. Harkins is a gunslinger with other stuff.
With a past.
With a past.
And dope mask.
And a dope-ass mask.
Any other rhyming words? Past, mask, guys.
All right, Jericho Jack.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan, and I am playing Jericho Jack. He's a human mercenary with a big metal arm and a big metal bike and a big metal heart.
Oh, I thought you were going to say attitude. A big metal attitude. But
He has
He does have a big heart, though.
He's
Yeah.
a piece of
Yeah.
shit.
He does. It's actually a concern.
He's a human piece of
He's got to stay away
crap.
from microwaves.
Yeah. Onward.
Hi, I'm Kate. I play Iola, the half fairy wizard thief. She's tiny, and she's a
small.
butt.
Butthole.
Okay,
All
cute
right.
butthole.
And lastly, Cassidy.
Hey, you can also call me Fox, which is my real name, but tonight I will be playing Cassidy Sunshine, the techno wizard. Pleasure to meet you.
All right. Before we get into anything else, I should say thank you to all of our sponsors. Roll20.net is a major supporter of us, and we thank them for their assistance. And there's a link and stuff. And rowinc.com, Mistress of Maps, who does just amazing work. So Nerdwear, it's what the nerds wear.
It might be what the nerd.
Or game-related stuff. It's welcome to the party's official merch store. And tabletoploot.com, where you can get all kinds of cool tabletop things. All right, we have a Patreon if you'd like to help support the network. There's sometimes some cool content on there, and and a Discord where we talk about things and have feelings and yell about stuff and are generally pretty cool and
What
smart.
the looters wear.
Tabletop Loot is what the looters wear.
Yep.
I didn't think COVID had gotten quite that bad, but all right.
Wow.
All right. So, where we left off, the entire group had gone on a major quest to Florida to discover the body of Hello and her origins. Turns out she dates back to before the apocalypse that she didn't cause. So, the group is returning on their way, having met a guide named Artemis who has left them behind. Jack had a reminder of his past brought to him in a bad way. And then Iola met with her parental figure Riley, they had joined the group of the Army of the Republic, which was a group seeking to return America to being a thing. Yeah. Oh, my brain just zapped. Jovra had a nice conversation with Artemis about some things before leaving.
I allowed her to call home.
It went okay.
It went.
It went
It went.
places.
Could have went worse, but we're good.
Could have went worse. And then last week we had a fun little diversion.
Little.
It
Just
was
a little.
weird and fun.
Like
And
the person we mean
Zarsig,
drug trip.
It was something.
But the group of Iron Riders set out from the Fort Hawkins, which was no longer on fire, and makes their way. A couple of things happen in between, but they were not important. You met some people, they were nice. You met some people, they were shady. Turns out the shady people were honestly shady, and then you got back just fine.
When we say shady, as in they were under shade, or
They looked
slim.
like they were smugglers,
Slim
and they were
and
like, "Oh,
shady.
we're not smugglers," but they were totally smugglers.
Totally smuggled.
what did we steal from them?
Let's
Their hearts.
see. Ooh, you would have stolen something from them. That would have repercussions. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll figure out what you stole in a sec.
Okay.
I don't think I've got that book on hand right now.
Bring trouble home with you.
Anyhow.
Nice, thank you.
Let's just say
That's what we
you
do.
stole a little green box that you can't figure out how to open yet.
Perfect.
Little green box. It's about the size of a ring box.
What is it with you and rings, girl?
I like them. I like pretty things.
Yeah. That's Iola.
Diamonds
magpie.
are girls.
I
That's
like shiny
true.
things.
That should be your nickname or your code name, Magpie.
Sure.
You do have a bird.
It's
As,
true. You do have. It is there. It does exist in its
It's in my
pocket
pocket
dimension.
dimension. Yeah.
It follows us for some reason.
Just a bird in limbo. It's
Mhm.
cool.
it's just hanging out. It doesn't mind.
That sounds like a cool band name, Bird in Limbo.
Bird in limbo. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. They're a little pretentious. Their second album was
It
just.
does. They do
so-
sound definitely pretentious.
They replaced the bassist. It gets a lot better, dude.
Oh, okay. I was like, just go be the mountain goats, guys. All right.
Oh, dear.
So,
Jesus.
so the Iron Riders in their giant tank, not giant tank, they're reasonably
Fly.
sized tank. Their hover cycle, their robot horse with synth skin. And let's see, what else were they?
Oh yeah,
the
we have a
glitter
glitter boy,
boy.
now.
I'm toting a glitter boy around.
Is the glitter boy your travel mode, or is it mostly stowed?
I feel like it would be really hard to stow it.
It does break down into pieces.
Oh,
The head, like, it comes apart. This thing is number one for a reason.
yeah. I guess it would just depend on if we know we're going into a hostile situation or a longer trek that she may need to suddenly be of assistance. If it's just a short trip from here to there, she probably would just take it down and
Yeah, you're mostly clear coming in. So as the group rolls into Castle Refuge, which is a castle behind a
Jack,
sunset.
as we get closer,
behind a
Iola
sunrise.
just starts vibrating behind you.
It's kind of next. It's a castle on the edge of a ravine, and very much an old castle style with like little tiny Stonehenge-looking plinths across the river from it, and just a weird like power lines, like the big metal power line things running away from it. And as the group pulls up through the wings, you know you've been spotted from a ways out. And you pull into Castle Refuge in early morning. Let's say it's 8, which isn't early morning, it's morning.
That's pretty early.
That's way early for you.
Yeah, that's earlier than I get up on weekends, definitely. I want to pull in, stop my bike, and just get off very quickly.
Oh, she's already off your bike.
Oh, thank God. All right. It was just
She's
the engine.
gone.
It was just the engine. I turned it off.
We'll never talk about this.
Never gonna talk about that.
Well, she's gonna look around and see what's in the courtyard.
In the courtyard, you see a 4-armed, golden-scaled, hawk bird-faced man with a spear that's about a foot taller than him, a shield that looks like it's made of golden clouds, and a breastplate on. He says, "Hail, adventurers. What is your group designation?"
I love him already.
We are the Iron Riders.
He pulls out a data pad and starts entering into it with his clawed fingers.
I
Okay.
feel like we've met before, have we not?
I don't know. I
All
mean,
right.
there's You probably met one of my many cousins in the area.
Oh, all right.
Cousins.
Oh, one
My
of
name is
the-
Thark.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thark.
P' Thark. Don't pronounce the apostrophe. That's a joke.
Thark.
Thark.
Yeah.
Thark.
You get it. And he points at you. And then sends some kind of message. Says, "Oh, seems like your mission here. You've just got to return some data. And, well, you're all authorized, and none of the psychics freaked out when you crossed the threshold, so."
Oh shit, the data.
We got the data. It's cool.
We have
Is it
a lot
still-
of data.
Is it still in Eve's old body?
Well, which one? The
The TV body.
no, it's a. Even if it was, it's not like I can't take information out of one.
It's literally a hard
Yeah.
drive in the body. The body actually, if you looked after Eve's no longer in it, the body is literally a camcorder, like a laser pistol, a bunch of, like a giant stack of hard drives.
It's just a shell.
All right,
Yes.
then we're good. Then
Got
we're
a
good.
lot of data.
Are we doing anything specific? Like right now?
Like,
You can go, Iola.
You could go, Iola.
Go,
Goodbye.
go, go,
And she
go
just
do your
cuts.
thing.
Well, there is the whatever.
More money for us.
I would at some point like to go to the.
You better. You're not stealing my
mechanics.
money, jackass.
You're
All
not
right.
I don't remember her name. Not Jessica.
Whoever won't let you.
Do, do, do.
Who are you looking to talk to?
Me?
No, Eve or
Oh.
Hello is looking for a name.
Evil.
The super cool, the one that had like the Coca-Cola or something stashed in the back.
She was at
Oh, that was the
Oh
she was
wait.
at the plateau.
Yeah, you're
you're
thinking
of
That was at the plateau.
That was at the
Okay,
plateau.
never mind then.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Cool. But there are the Moes here. You do remember the Moes.
The Moes are pretty cool though.
Oh
yeah.
god, the fucking Moes. I forgot about them.
Yeah, a lot of
Moes are
NPCs here
great.
that I had to remember suddenly today. All right. like I wasn't given 2 weeks to prep. Yeah.
A
So
lot.
you come in and a message is sent off, but you are told you get a response that says won't be returning until 3 p.m. Tannhauser will debrief then. Tannhauser, if you remember,
Is
is
our
some kind of
boss.
knight. He's your handler.
I want to look at Hello, Eve, and
Evo.
yeah, and
Eve.
just say whatever you want to tell or not tell. We'll support you.
How so? I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Well, if you wanted to leave out the I'm 300 years old part, we would completely back you up on that.
That does seem a little odd and probably would require more testing, and I think I've had enough of that in my life.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and omit that if I can do that. Really not good at not saying truthful things.
It's okay.
Not
And
secret.
I want you to know that we will also make sure that Crescendo is yours and stays yours.
Thank you. There's definitely no question there. It's kind of all I have left at this point. Other than you guys. And that's a relief at this point.
All right. So it's early enough that you know the mess hall is open and probably full of dwarves and other adventurers. There are a couple of a lot of dwarves live here. Part of the
Okay,
building of
fair.
Castle Refuge was a dwarven city was rifted in. And the dwarves were like, well, we'll just continue building, I guess.
Hi ho.
That's offensive.
No.
It's a
It-
it's a dwarven stereotype.
And Zarsik,
Uh-huh.
and considering Zarsik has had to hide and everything, I've just let her fly the safe route, go to the pool, do Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Whatever she
Zarsig
wants.
is like back at camp.
Yes.
To see her like backstroking in the pool and looks like the water's really.
She's just.
There is actually someone in the pool just like floating on their back. They seem to have gills, but look mostly human, but with a couple of like, their clothes seem very like seaweedish, and they're just hanging out in the pool.
Yeah. And then this
Yeah.
blue
And then this blue dragon, and they look up at it curiously, and then it just
dive
splashes.
bomb. Yeah.
So yeah, the rest of you are back at a place of relative safety. It's a bit early for anything else. You've got nowhere to be till 3. Iola
I'm going for the trailer first.
sprints for a trailer. It is 8 a.m.
Just a random trailer.
Nope.
No, I'm
None
going
in
for it.
particular.
The trailer.
There's a trailer that
There
has
is a trailer. Yeah. Go.
giant sunburst spray painted crudely on the outside of it.
Though part of it is clearly blackened. About half the trailer looks like it has scorch marks along the side.
Uh-huh.
Gee, I wonder why.
She's gonna stop. She's run all the way there. She's gonna stop. Look at it a bit. Take a deep breath and then just knock on the door.
Open.
She's gonna walk in. Hey,
You see what looks like Cassidy sitting at, as you enter, there's like a workbench like directly across from the entryway. And it looks like she's sitting there working at her desk.
like, I'm finally back.
No response.
Okay, is that you or are you some like machine or some shit? And she's like gonna walk over and like poke.
It fizzles and then kind of starts to flame up and then explode
She doesn't
as
wanna
it's
fuck.
as a illusion spell dissipates immediately
And she's
upon
gonna step
contact with
back.
the room and anything.
Look around the trailer.
Cassidy steps out from the other side towards where the bedroom is, her hair soaked, with a towel over her shoulders, and goes, I know you.
Hi.
Hey.
I was
Well,
just
come
gonna
here.
run at her. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just gonna run at her.
And
All right.
like, yeah.
Hug. It's not gonna be anything more than that right now.
And
I mean, if you two want to have a conversation, that's cool. If
Yeah.
you want to draw the curtain, that's fine.
Jesus, Kevin.
No.
Let me at
meant
least say
on the
hello.
scene.
Yeah. No.
If you're both like, I think everyone knows exactly how this goes.
No, it's just no, like
Yeah.
Cassidy, like I'll catch her and basically do like the full like 360 like spin hug thing of like, hey, hi, I missed you, holy shit. Just
If Iola were any taller, you would have clipped her on the side of the trailer.
we knock over all kinds of shit. This place is packed full of crap. It doesn't matter. I knock over half of it. Again, it's another small fire starts. Oh, I should probably take care of that. Hugging with one hand, with the other. Hey, so welcome back. You're staying forever, right? Because you kind of need to stay forever. By the way.
I'm not gonna leave you.
Is everything okay?
Shit.
You don't
And-
look okay.
Isla just looks at her and just starts sobbing.
Oh dear. Okay. This is good. You panic, carry her over to like the bed, sit her down on the edge of it, sit down next to her, pull in. So we're crying now. That's a good cry. Is this a bad cry?
Sorry, I was so excited to see you, and I just, and she like takes a minute, pulls herself together as much as she can, and she's like,
Yeah. I missed you too.
I missed you.
Yeah. That's
And
why
I-
there's a hole in my wall over there, actually.
I'm gonna ask about that in a minute.
Best we not speak of it.
A lot's happened. And want to do this by myself anymore. Will you come with us when we leave again?
Oh, sugar. I already been talking to some folk. And, like, kind of pull her head in and say, don't you worry about that, none.
Okay. Okay.
You're not
And then
going nowhere
she
without
will-
me no more.
And then she'll just proceed to tell Cassidy, like, this is what happened. Blah, 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 like everything. Like, this is what happened with Jovra. This is what happened with Hello. Hello found her body, and now she's a human. And this is what's going on with that, and I'm worried about her. Jack, blah, 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 and now is being chased by this. And I got to hear all about his experience with the cult, and I don't know how to handle that. And then Artemis, this is what happened with Artemis, and these were her friends, and they got killed, and then she was a bitch, but I tried to make it right. And then I saw Riley, and then I had to relieve Riley, and then Harkins is all stressed out about things, and I don't know what to do about Harkins, and I can't handle this all by myself anymore, and oh my god, blah, 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 blah. And she just like, blah, 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 the whole thing.
Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description of the campaign so far.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take some deep breaths and then we'll go over all of that again.
And then once she's done with that, then she'll like stop for a second and like narrow eyes. Are you drinking too much?
Oh my god. Okay, well, now that I know you've calmed down, hi, nice to see you. And I kiss her on the forehead.
Oh yeah, and then she'll snuggle in close.
Now we can draw your curtain.
Oh, never mind.
There you go.
So, the two of you continue having,
Conversation.
I was trying to think of something that didn't sound like a euphemism, and I just hit a roadblock.
Sex.
So,
Go down.
Not the whole time.
I mean, serious explanations of what has happened, yes.
I'm gonna need a second shower. Damn, girl.
Okay, so the group, the rest of you are there. It's early. There's not a ton of people around. There are a couple other adventuring groups, like, moving out. And
Is the mess hall still there?
yeah.
Who's hungry?
I would appreciate food.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah.
I would like both eggs and bacon in a great amount.
Eat-
Actual decent food.
Yeah. Eve, did you like the hash browns and the eggs from the where the hell were we? That other place?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it either, but I
The Magic
did.
Kingdom, the Hall of Presidents.
I did. I
We gotta
think.
start introducing you to eggs with hot sauce.
Oh my god, yeah.
Reintroducing you, rather.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Let's
See,
go.
I feel like I know what that is, and I didn't like it, but things have changed so much.
Oh, if you didn't like hot
don't like
sauce, then this is gonna be way better. Let's go.
Okay.
Go into the mess hall.
I just, right as I go through the door, I just look around like, oh god, is there someone that can help me? Nope. Just go right-
Jover will be there with
Bye.
you.
Yeah.
Jover's there with you. It's like, don't worry, Eve. I gotcha.
So as the other four of you go into the mess hall, I'm just going to assume the rest of you will go. You see in there a bunch of, like I said, there's a couple of doors. There's like one or two dog boys. There's an elf or two.
You
There's
said a couple of doors. I was like, where do they go?
also
Probably
a couple
like
of doors.
sentient doors.
Two cyborgs who are arm wrestling, and you can tell that they both have the same exact arm. So it is not going anywhere. Yeah. It's whoever's power supply gives out first, basically. And there is a couple of humans about, one of which looks like to be, what was his name? Creepy Bill? The ley line walker?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, everyone
Or was
called
it
him
Creepy Jim? I
Everyone
forget.
called him Cool Bill because he wouldn't let you do the thing if you didn't call him cool. But I think I just called him creepy.
Creepy Jim, I think, was the other game.
Oh, okay. His cousin is Creepy Jim.
His cousin was Creepy.
Cool Bill.
Cool Bill, yeah.
Yep. And
Things happened.
and then there is another guy that y'all may have met before, who is sitting there with a broken arm and leg, in a relatively high-tech cast that seems to go over one shoulder and one arm and that side's leg as well.
Cast overalls.
That would be Dasmine Hollis, who is a pilot who is on
We
Cassidy's
met
team.
Jasmine once.
Tin Boot.
Tin boot.
Yeah, he was part of Tin Boot. I think he and Jack talked briefly once because Dasmine is an ace Samus.
We talked, yes, extremely briefly, and I shoot him off. I said, "Get out of here, Flyboy."
Oh yeah.
He's like,
but
"Okay."
yeah, and as you look around, it's a general military style. I was gonna say buffet, but I don't know that really. I think mess is probably the more accurate
most
word.
messes have a buffet.
True.
Yeah, you just go through a line and
Yeah,
but
but
yeah.
is that considered a buffet? Okay,
Like
it's
a college campus kind of.
Yeah, but cheaper.
I grab a shit ton of eggs and meat and fruit.
There is some of all of those because they have things like druids and pig farms.
Nice.
This place is as well supplied as it is defended.
I
Nice.
probably have a lot more of the fruit side and like vegetables and that kind of thing.
But as you go through the bar, you do notice that Hollis does have a red bottle about yay big sitting next to him.
That's what I'm looking for.
There are other bottles that look similar to it, but his seems to have a wooden top.
Cholula. I want to go over to him. Who is this? Is this the ace pilot?
Yeah, you met him once.
Hey,
Well,
you-
hi.
I can't remember your name. I'm Jack.
Sorry, that's Merlin. He's more Tennessee. Now I gotta remember this voice. Yeah, he's a nice boy.
There you
All right,
go.
yeah. Hey,
There
what's
you
up with you? Hey, pal, how you been? Still racing that big old saw blade, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was wondering, where did you get that bottle, and can I have some?
This I'm making myself, and you sure you can handle it?
If you make it yourself, then I'm more interested. How bad is it?
Oh, it's okay, so about last year, as I was saying, I found this root, you know, and we were out by some like purest soil in the world and had a little bit of mechanical bits on it, so we scraped them off. And it turns out that it was a pepper, but not sure what happened to it. But I only got a little bit left of it, and I made sure it went in this bottle. So I gotta warn you, the dwarves, they don't like it.
Really?
Well, they can tolerate the acid of it, but it's just the flavor doesn't really. Like, dwarves love a smoky 4G, I think,
Right.
in my
Right.
experience.
But this thing's pure fire.
Oh yeah, it's burn.
How's the taste?
One guy said something about like a kick in your tongue.
Okay.
Taste is actually, and then after the kick, it gets sweet. It's nice.
Oh. Done.
All right.
Then I want to offer my plate. Just slap a dab on there.
He does a decent one shake, giving you the eye.
Good
another
man.
one, and then,
Good man.
All right. So as you taste this,
Yes.
I'm assuming
I do. Immediately.
it is hot. It like just from the smell of when he shakes it, you can smell like someone has hot sauced the world.
Nice.
And as soon as it hits your tongue, your tongue kind of loses sensation.
That's good stuff.
Roll a d20 for save versus poison. See if you sweat.
Fuck yes.
And or cry.
6. All right, so you sweat,
And
but
or
you don't
hurl.
cry. Well, yeah, you sweat from the eyes a bit too. It tastes good, but like you're not sure behind the heat if it's any good or if it's just like someone lit your tongue on fire. And then
shit.
you feel like the sweetness set in, and the thing it kind of cools itself, but like the sides of your tongue are still burning. And
This is not bad.
it's good, but it's not something you want to eat every single day unless you're ready.
No, definitely. But it is something I want to feed to everybody else. Hey, everybody. And I'm like,
Hey, I only
I
got
see this coming.
So I
On
found
the side of the bottle, he shows you it says railgun fire.
Damn it.
So
How'd you ever find the
good.
ammo for it, Flyboy?
Eve, you're gonna love this. There's a railgun. Harkins,
Yeah.
I want to split up my food amongst everybody. I took a bite, but don't be babies about it. And I go to get more food.
Jack, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I bit my tongue, I think. I don't know, whatever.
You cannot handle hot
That's not how
sauce.
that works.
I want to go and grab more food because I'm giving them my food covered in hot sauce so that they can experience it.
I will
I'm gonna
eat
go get
a
ice.
good deal of it.
It
Being
is
from the
extremely hot,
West.
but yeah. You being a cowboy,
Yeah.
it is.
I will wait for him to come back and just be like,
It is a little.
You wait.
Now give me a save versus poison.
all right. So
I'm
if
gonna
it,
walk away and get ice.
You can just smell that you don't want to eat that. Like, you know how people are like, "Oh, taste how spicy this is." You're like, "Nah,
Nah.
no, I did. Thanks.
Me, yeah.
Yeah.
Taste is mostly smell, and I got it from here."
this is mostly spelled.
Sinuses are clear. Thanks.
Save versus poison.
Roll good, Sean.
I don't think lethal or non-lethal has any difference.
Is it toxins?
Yes, sure.
Okay, because I don't see poison.
I forget
just
the
rolled a
verbiage. Probably
D20.
toxins.
Yeah.
You got a 4.
Oh,
All right, so
Can
man.
I
you
use a
actually start
reroll,
sweating
please?
as well.
Can I use a reroll?
No.
Come on, let me use a
Can I
reroll.
reroll my
No.
main
Can I
check,
reroll?
please?
He wants to look so
No.
cool eating my hot food. I sit down.
You sweat a little more, only like 2 points more than Jack.
Quick, put the mask on. Quick.
And it's because this isn't regular hot sauce. It seems to have some kind of mind-affecting thing going on. You're not sure.
I want to eat. I want to eat another. I move up my plate to the side and I eat some more.
Oh
off
my
the
god,
plate,
is this like a
daring,
man-off?
It is
daring
a
them to eat more.
Grover's gonna do it.
I will roll my d20.
All right.
Jover's gonna do it.
Jover's just in the same boat as Jack.
I rolled an 18 that time.
Jover, roll me a Lord Dimensions real quick.
Oh my god, what am I coming back to? When she finishes her bite, I'm gonna come back with the ice, just like a cup of ice. You're like, oh no, it's
what is this?
contagious.
I'm gonna taste this and then I'm gonna know, aren't I?
You know that this is something called.
Death pepper.
I'm trying to remember what. Yeah, I think it's the Zebrachian. In the Zebrachian, it translates loosely to devil's penis. But it is a
a devil's
Zebrachian hot pepper.
So fucking good.
And Harkins is like, that's devil dick.
Jarvis
Toasted my
gonna
fair
wait.
share of devil dick.
Sure.
Oh,
Jarvis gonna
Zebracha
wait.
from. I'm sorry. No, Zebrachian. Yeah, sure.
Jarvis gonna wait till like they're good. It's like, I know this. You want to know what it translates into
Yeah.
from the Zebrachian? Yeah, devil's penis.
Right on.
I mean, that
Kevin.
tracks. That makes sense.
You say that, and that's when I'll come back in with the cup. And like, what?
We're eating devil's dick.
Gavin,
Oh,
I would
Yeah.
like to attempt a dirty trick, please.
Okay.
That dirty trick is pretty simple, actually. So I would like to use minor telekinesis to lift the hot sauce off as I put a spoonful into my mouth and allow it to go into the back of my mouth without touching my tongue. I'll feel it in my stomach later,
Oh
but
God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can manage. You can manage it in your own mouth.
okay, I can manage it. I can manage devil's penis in my own mouth.
You
true.
just want to just let it hit the back of
Harkins,
your
you
throat.
dirty dog.
I just let the devil's penis hit the back of my throat.
And you made me say
You
the
just
block.
have to. Harkins,
anyway.
you just gotta relax and let it back there.
So anyhow,
Okay.
moving along.
Wow.
After
I
the
was
spiciest
devastated by
breakfast,
this. She probably actually like gags a little bit and just leaves. Just God, just
I
leaves.
feel like I'm gonna puke. Do you want some?
Oh
is the Jackist saying?
no! And she runs off to the bathroom. Like she's just like, no, I can't with this.
We gotta get her to try hot sauce at some point.
It's not
That is not
fun.
hot sauce.
Well, it is hot sauce.
That is
Yeah.
death sauce.
Oh
No,
yeah.
there's-
Yeah, I remember this stuff. Had a friend. You could drink. Oh yeah. Eat these things. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what we should do next? We should get
smoke 'em.
shot. We should get shot glasses of it.
Ah!
No.
Oh.
Yep.
Nope.
Medic
God.
on standby. Medic on
Yes.
standby.
I
We
would,
should see who can withstand shot glasses.
No. No.
I'm gonna go get a shot glass of it.
He will not give you a shot glass of it. He's like, no, man, I don't got so much.
That's fair. I'm gonna go find other hot sauce.
There is plenty of other.
I make a cocktail from hell.
Ah!
Well,
This is not the same thing.
Yeah, as you try
Doesn't
to
matter.
match it,
Needs to do
nothing
it.
you find comes as close. You're like, it says ghost pepper, but I'm not getting it.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
The bar is open. I have forgotten. Was
It says ghost peppers,
Caitlin?
but I have no internal organs anymore to tell.
Yeah.
Oh, the dank well.
The Dank Well's the name of the bar. I'm
The
trying to
dankest.
Let me grab my.
The dankiest of dank wells.
It is both dank and swell.
Her name
Swell.
was.
Back that far.
Dang.
Swell. Wow.
Celeste. Her
Whoa.
name is Celeste. Kevin.
Celeste, that's it. Thank you. Celeste
Next
is there.
character
She is
voice.
doing fine.
Like,
Shaka, bro.
When you walk in, she's like, railgun fire?
Yes.
I told him to stop giving that to people.
Well, don't ever say that again. Listen. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna ride this high a little bit more.
I believe you.
I'm looking for something strong. What do you got?
Like 8 in the morning.
He's like, she looks up at the clock and was like,
I've been driving all night.
yeah, not uncommon. We got your standard taps. They do import something called Miller High Life. I don't know why. I just
No, that
apparently
doesn't
they
sound-
found
I
like a
don't
whole
want
truck
that.
of it and they're trying to get rid of it.
Fucking hell.
Is there anything that you would give to make a dragon drunk?
Yes, but you don't want to explode.
Yeah, I don't want to explode. Is there one step below that?
Lighter fluid and methamphetamines.
Yeah.
I got this 151.
Been there,
And
done
she pulls a bottle of 151 off the shelf. It's one. What is it? Like,
Is it
151 is
151
150
proof?
proof, so it's like 75% alcohol.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
It's basically it is
It's isopropyl at that point.
Yeah. There are some beings that just drink isopropyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm a human being.
Yeah. She's like, this shouldn't kill you if you don't drink too much of it.
I'll take the bottle.
All right. And that's expensive for the bottle because there's not, actually probably, it's expensive.
How much money did we all have? We all split
right, so-
3 million credits, and so
Yes,
we all
so yeah,
have
six-
all of us.
600,000. Okay, yes, but I got you, girl. You fine,
We
I have to find
each
my
got
money.
600,000.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's before we turn in the data and get that pick.
Okay. Great.
And Merlin took his cut.
Yes.
And part of his thing went to the fort. So,
Okay.
and did you guys make donations? I forget. I
what
don't
were we
know.
making donations to? I remember
to the fort?
donations
No.
thing.
Rebuilding the fort. Okay.
No.
I probably would have.
19,800. I'm gonna. What do you think? A couple hundred for this bottle? Is it like really high class stuff? Or
Are you asking the
shit.
DM?
Yes.
If you ask her, sure. I would say maybe 50. Like,
Oh, that's not bad.
it's still alcohol. It's not.
Yeah.
50 creds.
It's not a fucking huge gun or anything.
No. I mean,
Awesome.
the bottle will break on an NPC creature.
I take this and I just start drinking out of the bottle, and I wander off, and you can go to somebody else.
Yeah, you basically get shit faced. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Jiffy.
Um,
He's had a rough couple days.
Amazing.
I'm chilling in the bathroom, waiting this ride out. Just
Having a quiet panic attack.
my friends are purposefully killing themselves, and they're okay with this. I need to be okay with this.
You gotta relax somehow, Eve. You just gotta relax somehow.
Jover would have been like, we're just eating. It's okay. Come on. Have your fruit. Laugh at us. Laugh at us. This
Sure.
is part of it. Laugh at us.
She's just sitting in the bathroom with the door locked, like the stall door locked. Like it's very hard to laugh at pain. Very hard to laugh at pain.
Oh, okay. Well, we're done being stupid out there if you want to come back.
Are you sure?
Well, Jack
feel like-
left.
The-
So-
oh, okay, that helps.
Yeah, but Ayla's not here yet. Got him.
And I'll just open the door a little. Where is Iola, by the way? She just kind of left.
She's
You
with
okay? Should we check
Cassidy.
on her?
She's having
She's
breakfast.
She's with Cassidy.
She's eating something.
So she's mighty fine. I believe the
I'd like
sightings
to
should
say
be.
hi to her at some point.
For a while.
No,
Let's
no.
let's give them their space.
For they truly will not be given the space to
Eve-
each other.
If they're in love.
Oh, but that's natural. I don't understand why.
And they haven't seen
Not the way
each
we do
other
it,
in a while.
baby.
They haven't seen each other for a very long time.
So anyway, I call this thing the
Okay.
magic fingers.
So come on.
Someone's
Eve,
read
come on.
the.
They'll
circle.
come around later. We'll just
Okay.
Super wizard.
I might. It's been a really long time since I've just kind of had a minute to myself. Would you be offended if I just went for a walk
no.
by
Nope.
myself?
You're safe. Go for a walk. Go for a walk.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Thank you. She just like shuffles out. Nothing extraordinary happened. She just kind of goes out for a walk and just takes in things. She may buy like some street food or like a flower. Somebody's like selling like flowers, like just a random object that looks of interest.
Yeah, there is a girl in a kind of pink dress with a burgundy overcoat who is selling flowers.
Yeah, I'll buy one
She has a basket of them.
or two. I'll buy a few. If they're not expensive, I'll buy all of them.
Oh no, yeah, it's she has a big old basket full of them, and she gives them to you. And is like, oh, thank you so much.
No problem. They're beautiful. How do you take care of them? Are they special, like just water like normal, or like do you have to put something? It's been a long time since I've had something.
Oh, these are
living.
cut flowers, so
Okay.
you don't need to water them. They'll be pretty for a while, but then unless you could press them if you want to keep them permanently. You could press them in between pages of a book. There's ways to preserve them if you'd like.
Okay. So
Yeah.
normal flowers. Okay, I can handle that. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll go ahead and give her however much that is.
It's a negligible amount
Yeah. And
for her entire basket
yeah,
of
for the
flowers.
entire basket and some.
It is the most stereotypical woven basket.
Yes, I literally buy the basket too. Yep.
She says
all of it.
thanks and turns and runs off with her dual brown ponytails bouncing behind her.
Yeah.
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 As she
Kimbo ponytails.
runs.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to my room at that point, and just
Did you have a room? Did you?
actually no, I wouldn't have had a room because I would have just stayed out in the hallway the whole time.
You also were always invited into our room, so
Yeah.
go back to
Yeah.
our room.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
we have like set rooms here, or is it like a renting room?
Jovra and I had room.
Yeah.
Room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could
Okay.
opt to have a bunk space,
Okay.
like reserved for you,
Yeah.
and in an emergency, like if they're under attack, that goes out the window. But it doesn't seem that they've fallen into that.
I'm just gonna go out and get vases and kind of color organize them all, and then just put a vase in everybody's room that kind of color coordinates to them. Yeah.
Oh my god! So
Color.
this being rifts, there's a skill for that.
Really?
There is actually a
arrangement.
skill for flower arrangement.
Ikebana,
Yes.
I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
However, I'm not going to
flower
make you roll.
arrangement check.
That's like traditional Japanese.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Flower
there's
arrangement.
also
That's not
floral
like-
arrangement is its own skill.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
What-
looked it up one day.
What do I have to roll? I need to know
You-
this.
Just a D100.
Okay. So then that would be
Where's Mike? What'd you
This
use? Focus. In the other
D100.
room.
there you
Hey.
go.
What'd you get? I can't see yours.
28.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you
solid.
you do it in a way
Just-
that would not be read into. Anyone who read into it would not take offense,
Cool.
and matches what you think. So
Yeah.
you want to explain what you think, or you just
Okay. I'm going to give I don't know if there's any like specific type or if I can make up some type of flower or.
Have at.
Yes. Okay. So Iola, they're kind of like tiger lilies, but instead of like the orange and white going out, it's like a neon pink and bluish, like coming out of the centers, with some little white. I don't remember what they're called, but like little white flowers that are like place setters or whatnot.
Baby's breath.
Yeah, that little baby's breath in there. For Jovra, some Queen Anne's lace that kind of goes up and then just kind of spills over the, like, more of a watery ripple effect kind of flower. And it's mainly blues, and there's a little bit of like silver if the light hits it just right. And then there's a single blue rose in the top of it. It's like colored-ish blue rose in the top of it. And then Harkins has red and black roses in there. Just probably like 5. So it's like 1 in the middle and then 4 along the outside. So the black rose in the middle and the red ones on the outside. And then Jack has a sunflower, just a single sunflower.
Is it comically large?
It is. It is comically large.
The giant about the size of your
but
face.
it has like the sunflower seeds in it still. So it's like, And it's just laying on his bed at this point because it's just so big. It's just because it couldn't fit in a vase. Or duct tape to the wall. One of the two.
Ooh, duct tape
to the wall.
Duct tape to the wall.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very
So
good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you spend your morning.
Yes.
That takes a while.
Aren't sunflowers like big as hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grow
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
like 6.
They are like several feet.
They're
man.
like, it's like the middle part is like this big. So the flower itself is like,
All right,
Okay.
hold on. Doing some things. Okay. Anyhow.
like
Wait,
comically
she was
big.
in a basket?
Yeah, why not?
I could have gotten that one out at a different place. I may not have gotten that one.
She had it in the alleyway behind her.
Yeah.
She's like, I have more flowers than I get at the shop. Come look at, yes,
No, she just sells
Just
them
like-
in the alleyway.
all of them. Yeah.
Took one look at you and said, I smell money.
Yep.
Yeah, and I have no need for, well, I do now, but
So
not.
I love how Jack is getting drunk. Hello is flower arranging. I really want to know what Jover and Harkins are doing.
Um,
Mom and Dad don't normally have scenes together. I'm muting my mic. This is
what? No, I'm just gonna go to sleep. That was my plan.
I love this character so much.
We cut back and it's just,
Well, then-
anyway, time to get to my bunk.
I'm gonna go take a
And then
poop and go to
Shova's
bed.
just going to be like,
It's enough of this shit.
well, we'll have time to talk later.
But
And then Jovra.
did you have something you wanted to talk about?
It's kind of big. It can wait.
And plop.
Yeah, you need some sleep. And
Opens
then-
a beer. Sits in front of you. What?
What? What do you mean? What?
It's kind of big.
Well,
Yeah.
no, not like it. It's just something I wanted to talk to you eventually about, but I don't know when you wanted to. You're
Well-
tired.
I'm right here. I just had some very hot sauce, so I'm a little bit awake.
Yeah. I wanted to know. I know we're not doing this tomorrow, obviously, but eventually, are you wanting to go to Wormwood?
Honest to God, I'm only half from there anymore. There are people there chasing me, so it seems like going back would not be a great idea. Although if I do go back, I could probably kill the people chasing me at this point. Maybe not. I mean, the demon lords or whatever. I don't know. I'd like to go back out west. As for Wormwood, I don't think anybody wants to go there. If there is a reason to go there, I will go and do my duty. If there is some missing piece of my past that I have yet to recover, I will go and find it. I'd miss my axe. If I could find my axe. But I wouldn't go back just for that. My brother's there, apparently still working with the demon hosts, and I would at some point like to get him out. But I feel like we are not prepared for that sort of course of action yet. So if it happened, I would go back. Thank you, Mad Datter, for the $50, 55,000 bits of amazingness. Normally I don't call it out in the middle of the game, but that's 55,000 bits.
Yeah. Happy Tuesday
Thank
to you,
you.
friend.
Thank you, friend. Mwah.
So technically, we have 10 more rerolls. Just,
Okay.
Oh,
It's just a cap or
I'm gonna eat
something.
more hot sauce.
so many more man challenges will be happening now.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. Wormwood is a place of constant war. I know you've heard of it before. And it's essentially a planet made out of flesh.
I've heard.
It's not a place that one goes back to lightly. And thus my concern would be, taking you all back, that would put you all in more danger than it's worth doing right now. There is no compelling reason for us to go back at the moment. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin. It's been a little while since we've touched on my storyline.
Yes, you are, as far as you know, kind of hiding from the forces of Wormwood and being kind of kept hidden from them until the time is right for your plan to come to fruition.
Which
You
I'm
do
not even allowed to
remember
know.
the plan.
Yeah.
Because you knowing it would jeopardize it.
Yeah. So apparently, to refresh us all on this, the reason I'm here is because I'm hiding. Somewhere locked up in here is the plan. I'm not even allowed to know what it is yet. And the people who do are not here. When that time comes, I will pull the trigger. Until such time, I'm perfectly happy to be here and support y'all in any way that I can.
That time comes and you need allies. I'll go.
That is meaningful. It's not a safe place. I know
I might.
we're here, but it is really not a safe place.
My father died there. I know it's not a safe place.
I do remember your father. Right, Kevin? Just making sure? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes a big impact. Doesn't say much.
Yeah.
Extremely
no.
efficient.
Oh, yeah, I remember role-playing. Well, yeah. All right. He was a man of few words. But he knew how to get the job done.
Yes. I ask now because I suppose it would be too soon. You would not want people to know that you might be going back to Wynwood. Even I might be going. It's too soon.
So, there's a lot of pieces between here and there, right? Even if I go back to Wormwood, it wouldn't be permanently. It would only be for the duration of whatever plan that I had. What I am there is not very welcome. It is useful, but it is not welcome. I feel much more welcome here being who I am than I ever did there, and I'm doing just as much good.
Well, I can't guarantee their help, but there are a lot of clans. There are many clans of Atlanteans. I know of most of them. I don't know people in all of them. I really only have ties to my own, of course, my father's. And then there's two others that I do. One of them, they're not all demon slayers, but many of them are, and some of them fought with my father. And And I either well, maybe they might, well, they'll remember my father. And I don't know if I don't have any more connection to them than that, or B, there was one of them who was attracted to my mother. So, I don't know. I may have a sibling somewhere. Maybe someday she'll tell me. Maybe it won't be. Or B, I don't think, according to my grandfather, the arrangements were never solidified. But sometimes there are arranged marriages in Atlantean society. Most clans realize that they don't need to take, but my father started early negotiations. But it didn't go through, which is fine.
I am attempting to not be rude when I ask this.
Yes.
What are you driving at? What's your point?
My point is that if the cause is right, I know how to contact them and they might help. It might not be money, but if you remember how my father fought,
Yes.
they're like that.
Yes.
They're
are.
that good.
Should it come to that, I would welcome the help. I don't know that it will. I think every tool has its use at its time, and I don't even know what the playing field looks like yet. But should that be a useful thing for us to have, I would absolutely welcome it. And thank you.
I might know one other person who might enjoy going to Wormwood. Crixicon likes many different things. I think you might enjoy that place.
Well,
I'll keep.
anyone who would go with us would have to be somebody I trust. I don't just want to I don't want to just bring anybody along.
Oh, I wouldn't just ask anyone. My father had a bond with the Bakdok tribe clan, so I know they are very much of honor. And Crixicon, we worked together a couple of times. I helped him a little bit with his social skills. He knows now to ask people how they are before asking what their blood tastes like. But he will fight. He will. He's someone I would not just ask anyone. Harkins, I would not just ask anyone.
All right.
I just wanted you to know. So you tell me when the time is right, and then I'll make some calls.
Thank you. Now I'm going to go get some sleep.
Please do.
Thank you.
And then Jover would like to go to wherever the mail, like wherever like packages or any sort of communications or anything like that would be. Because she wants to know, basically she wants to know if she has mail.
You've got mail.
She does. There is a courier service offered by a pair of twins called the Zippy Zap Courier Service.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that they are very quick people. They are pilots who specialize in getting things places. There's rumors that they used to be up to some shady things, but they've kind of like cooled out.
Okay, yeah. So wherever any sort of like communications via rifts or
Rift communications, you'd go into the pyramid, and there would be a wizard on duty at all times, and a log of recorded messages sent to Castle Refuge.
yes, she would want to check.
Nothing.
Not even for like a Jovra, Omnata, or Grezloth? Nothing?
Nothing.
Even from the Zippity Zap people?
The Zippity Zap people have a. They don't have a Jovra. They have a Grizzly James, and then Jarvan. They got something for Jarvan Gamora.
Okay.
But you don't look like a Jarvan Gamora.
No. All right.
It's been quiet.
Quiet. And then she wants to go be alone and check the special phone that no one really knows about.
When she does, there is a message on it that says, "This is new. It's not skies are clear. It's weather overcast. Chance of sun rays. High oil levels." You have no idea what the second and third part means. But it's generally a storms brewing. The first one is storms brewing, pretty much. But you don't know what chance of sun rays or watch for oil.
But something's up.
Something's happening.
Okay. Then she'll, check on Zarsig and nap.
Zarsig, at this point, has gotten into it with some kind of hawk. The hawk it is a scaled MDC hawk. It is kind of reminiscent of the shark puppy that Sharkins walks around with.
That's Sharkins.
Sharkins. I ship it.
No.
Oh, don't.
No.
How
No.
dare you?
I dare.
It's just a good
Only for handling.
relationship name.
Yeah.
Sharkins.
Sharkins.
All right. And you see there, the owner of the pet is a woman who is wearing what looks to be kind of shimmery, like fish scale clothing. It seems a bit tight. She is very attractive. She has kind of a dark, trying to think, roughly Hawaiian complexion, but with like a weird blue highlight on it. And she is telling the bird to play nice, and that just because she beat you to the mouse is no reason to get upset.
It seems my dragon has met your bird.
Oh, yes, lovely dragon. Faster than my pet expected.
Has Zarsig playing nice?
Oh, they're just trying to feel each other out. The hawk seems like a little side-eyeing, and is clearly not as smart, but is definitely a familiar of some kind. But you think this hawk also looks like it could fly into water? This woman is a Lemurian.
Oh.
They were distant cousins of the Atlanteans who did not leave at the right time and were trapped in a dark underwater rift for centuries. Some consider them an Atlantean offshoot, some don't. But they're so far distant, and mostly they are in the west fighting in the Pacific Ocean. Some big Lord of the Deep thing that's all tentacles and trenches. And they're really good against vampires.
Yeah. What
And
brings?
my hawk's name is Alida. I am Shultan Rennie.
I am Jovra.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. And she bows low. I see you're an Atlantean. Good to see you. Yes. Do you spend much time here in Castle Refuge? I'm relatively new.
Yes, been here for a bit. We just came back from a very long mission.
Oh.
I'm surprised to see one of you all the way out here.
Well, I do roam. She gets a look away in her eyes, but, it is difficult with the lack of access to water. I like to be submerged. I don't need it, but it's a nice, relaxing time, and I haven't had one of those in a good long while. I've been in the west. A little bit south as well, but mostly in the west.
Have you been here long?
Oh, I've been here about 4 days now. My friend thought would be a good place to stop. She's around here somewhere. She's always up to trouble.
Who's your friend?
Oh, her name's Isa. Harkins, as you get back to your room, you have a dedicated room here, I think, right? You would have asked for that. You hear that the shower in there is running?
I pull out my pistol, one of them, and I just hide it behind my thigh as I open the door and walk in very slowly, peek my head in.
Flowers on your nightstand.
Your sixth sense goes off.
I pull the other one and I just straight at the
All
door.
right. So this is actually going to be initiative roll, and you will probably beat them, but who knows? Because they also have sixth sense. Okay.
Damn it! What? Why am I? What? What did I do?
Oh.
What did I even do? Okay.
I rolled it 2.
Where's my? There we go. Boink. Well, I rolled a 32. Actually,
You get a natural 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you pull out your guns ready to fire as you see a pair of claws coming at your face with black fur. But you're fast enough to put the gun back in its holster before Isa, the werepanther from your time in the Yucatan, not Yucatan, the South, before she notices that it's actually you. And her claws are next to your head in the wall.
You cannot have Wild Bill back.
And as she looks at you for a second, and her fur, starts to dissipate. And she just stands in front of you and says, well, he was never mine to begin with, love.
You're naked.
Yes.
You want to do something about that?
Do you?
Why?
And
Here,
that's...
Isa?
I've just been finding this place useful since you introduced me to it. For going out on hunts and doing things and coming back here, and you have this lovely place you never use. Figure I'd avail myself to you. Oh, God. Have you been drinking rifle? The railgun fire?
Yes.
God, I can smell it on you.
Yeah, it's an intense odor. Which is why I was coming back to take a shower, brush my teeth.
Please do.
And then
we can talk after you don't smell of rocket fuel and devil's penis.
Devil's penis, that is correct. It's very good to see you.
I'm glad you're still alive. It's nice to see you.
Although, you never show up without an ulterior motive.
I never have an ulterior motive.
Right.
That I tell people right up front.
Sure. I'm just going to take my shower and then go to sleep. And when we wake up, we can have another conversation.
And she goes, I'll be over here.
I said when we wake up.
I know. That's what she meant. I'll be over here, as she mentions to the bed.
Okay.
All right. So that's Inez. back to by the pool with Shulkin ready. And she goes, yes, we've been oh, so what do you do? What do you specialize in?
I'm an artifact hunter.
Oh, interesting. Well. Oh, I can't even imagine what kind of artifacts you'd go after here. There's just so many options. Have you ever worked in the South America or Middle America? Oh, have you ever worked in Central America? That's what I really want to know.
No.
Well, it's dangerous territory, and I haven't been there myself, but I hear there's some fun times to be had getting certain things out of there.
Yes.
So what do you do in America? Is there anything specific you're looking for? Any main, like, grand idol? Any, I guess, someone mentioned, one of the preachers at Texas mentioned the Holy Grail. Any Holy Grail that you're seeking?
I am seeking some of my grandmother's work.
Oh.
Was stolen.
And she wants to hear all about that. Because she's suddenly interested in your family, in your cute family story. I mean, cute in the way that it is, like, of more interest to her than, like, oh, I'm seeking this great relic, blah, 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 blah. I'm so great seeking this relic. She was not expecting it to be a matter of family. She was expecting it to be a matter of, like, bragging. Because that's what many people see artifact hunters as.
Braggers.
But I
Why
didn't mean
you so
to
braggy?
phrase it as so cute, but it's different and interesting to her. And she invites you to sit down and chat with her for a while, as she suns herself on the side of the pool.
Yeah. I'll chat with her. Watch Zarzik play because she deserves it. Zarzik deserves it.
Zarsik has found that the moon, is it a moon? I think it's a moonhawk. The moonhawk is this one happens to be resistant to electricity. So Zarsik has kind of
A friend.
doesn't have to play as nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did everyone tell me that we had a debriefing at 3?
Well, there's
Okay.
certainly
Yes.
a message on
No.
your data pad that has come through the.
Yes, we would have.
If you have bothered to look at your data pad.
I would have looked at it.
It's over my
probably would've
workbench. It makes a
forgot.
noise.
Trevor would
Very
make sure there's a
gross.
message.
Jack,
Yes.
as you come back into your room, you're holding a pile of books that you stopped to get from somewhere. You're holding a bottle of 151 that's about a quarter drunk, and you are far past a quarter drunk.
All right, I take these.
As you go into your room,
Wait, I take these books. Where is it? Where's Evangeline?
that's a good question.
All right, fuck it. I go into my room.
As you go into your room, you see a giant, about 6 feet up on the wall, a giant sun with a bunch of studded bits all over it.
I throw my bottle at it.
Yeah. Give me a save versus heart factor.
Do I get minuses to this because I'm completely trashed
Oh
right
my
now?
god, it looks like the thing.
Yeah, it
does.
It looks like the thing.
It looks like
Especially
the thing.
drunk.
16,
Yeah.
but should it be minus some stuff because he's...
It will be minus some stuff, but it wasn't. It's not real.
Tell her these things. She has no idea.
You
You were
throw
at
the
the
bottle
fight.
at it, and you immediately pull a gun and fire at
see
it,
that.
which
Yes.
the alcohol immediately catches more fire
You.
because it was a bottle of 151, which is basically Molotov cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People drink.
Essentially.
I want to fire at it and then lunge at it with my with the claws out, the laser claws on my claw or on my
Yeah.
arm, and just start stabbing the shit out of it.
You, after your claws hit into it and it explodes in a puff of plant matter, you kind of pull your head together enough to know that, like, you're not in danger. But someone has duct taped this to the wall.
You forgetting all the debrief that we went through.
This is why you
He was
debrief people.
thinking this is a practical flower. Like, it has food on it. It has, like, it's a practical thing. Like,
Since when are flowers this big and look like suns? What kind of flower looks like a sun? What the
how
fuck?
close is his room to my room? Would I have heard all of this? Because I'm just in my room
Well, in Jova.
putting my flowers, which are sweet
Yeah.
peas. Just
Yeah, you would have heard it.
Probably would have heard the explosion.
Yeah,
his,
after
his
the-
shotgun shoots explosive shells.
Yeah.
so-
Here's the thing: you don't have super hearing anymore. You don't hear the shattering of the bottle. You don't hear the door opening. You don't hear him come down the hall. You do hear the gunfire, the explosive shotgun firing, and then the sprinklers kicking on.
oh yeah, I run over just
I put the books under me, and I start.
panicked.
Yeah, as you head back out into the hallway, you see Evangeline. Hello.
Jack, are you okay? Jack, what happened?
I killed it. Don't worry about it.
Killed what?
Somebody pulled some kind of sick fucking joke, so I shot it in the face. And I want to look.
No.
Are there other like Castle Refuge people coming?
There's one or two.
Yep, it was me. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go outside. Here, you take these, and I want to give you these books. They are books on like computer engineering and bioengineering and stuff. I think you're pretty fucked in the head right now. Not in like a shitty way, just in like a whatever way, because you're all confused. That's probably more your speed, rather than trying to figure out people. It's fucking hard figuring out people. I'm trying to figure out life. And he just starts mumbling to himself down the
As
hallway.
he goes,
As he's completely drunk and soaking wet now, and with
Yeah,
his
no.
shotgun in hand.
I don't want you to go, so I'm just gonna like put your hand, like just grab like your arm, saying, thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe like you can relax with that shit. Other people read books about, I don't know, adventures and shit, but we already do that. So it's,
True, and I'm gonna look in his room to see what he was talking about by like sick
so
joke.
where you taped it up is just giant 3 claw. It's like Wolverine came up and cut that sunflower to shit. Then there is broken glass on the ground. There is fire starting to be put out by the water system, but not completely. As Celeste runs up and goes, oh, shit, I shouldn't have sold you that, and just puts out the fire.
It wasn't the bottle's fault, so don't.
Jack,
Please.
I'm so sorry, Jack. That was me. I'm sorry. I thought you'd like it. I didn't. I'm sorry.
And Celeste walks away.
And I
I
just
thought I'd like it. Why would you put a sun in my room?
because it was practical, and I thought.
No, man, there was like a sun thing killed all my friends. Remember? Oh, I don't know
I'm
if I even
so
told you
sorry. I
that.
didn't-
I don't
Jover
know that
would.
she was there at the time. She was in the.
But
Yeah, but on the way home, we would have debriefed.
Would
yeah,
you? Iola would have had to tell you.
yeah, no.
Jack.
I'm pretty sure Iola was the only one that actually knew what all that meant to
Yeah,
him.
I didn't say it to anybody else.
Yeah.
I only gave a brief sum up of this is what happened.
But right
Done.
now he's,
Yeah.
he's shit
Yeah.
faced.
Yeah.
Look,
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
it's okay. Like I said, you're pretty fucked in the head. Oh man, it's cool. It's fine. I gotta learn to. It's because I was drunk. Normally, I can look at sunflowers. It's not a problem.
We should fix that, and I'll put the books on his, like,
Oh,
I'm
you
assuming
can't
there's like
fix
a
it.
table or something.
That thing is fucking gone.
No,
I
you
killed that
you, and I'll bring him to my room and like start trying to get him not drunk. Like,
Good luck.
try like
Blood transfusion.
go to bed. I'll tuck him into bed.
Aspirin water.
I'll bring him in.
Am I allowed to still be here?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I blew up their room.
You're
Usually, I get kicked out of places. I freak
coming
out.
to mine. You're coming to mine. Come on.
Okay.
And just kind of like, I'm tiny, he's big, so I'm just kind of picturing me attempting to get you.
He's
to go
also
to
in that
sleep.
kind of drunk where when you tell him a thing,
Yeah, just go do
Okay.
he'll just do that.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
That sounds like a great idea.
We're gonna. You need to sleep.
Yeah,
Too
that
much
sounds
poison.
awesome.
Too much
I just want to
poison.
lay on the floor. Oh my god, this feels so good.
He's too heavy to lift.
Yeah. I'm
And
just
the floor
gonna
is
the most-
cold.
This
Yeah.
is the most this is the most comfortable thing I've ever laid on in my entire
just
life.
blankets and just
Yeah.
tucking. I'm tucking him in a way that it's like not easily to get like out of, so that he doesn't.
Are you attempting to swaddle me?
kind of, yeah. Just,
To imprison me in blankets?
I don't want you like hurting yourself by like flailing or something. Like, is your arm on? Like,
Yeah.
like the black smoke and everything.
Probably.
Oh,
not.
I can turn that off.
Okay, cool. Because I was
It's
going
just
to
for
if you did.
fun.
Yeah.
It's mostly just to piss people off. Like Harkins and Jobra.
Well, it did the trick, and
Yeah.
I'll just lift your head up and put a pillow or two under there. And okay, we've got to work on this. We've got to work on this.
Work on what?
This. You're scaring me, Jack.
Why? Because I'm drunk? That was pretty powerful shit. I did not
Yes.
realize how powerful that was. It was like drinking rubbing alcohol. Oh well.
Jack, I know I'm probably not the best person to talk to you about this, but drowning sorrows isn't the best way to work through them.
Yeah, but they don't go away.
Not like this, they don't. That's why we're here, Jack. We care about you.
I know.
Just go to sleep. And she starts like trying to close her eyes. Just
Hey,
close her
can you stop touching my face? Hey, can you guys do something for me?
Of course,
I need
Jack.
something. I just need you guys not to die. That's all. It's just like, I don't know. Too many of them, they keep dying. I just can't keep doing that. I think this is it. I think this is my last one. I don't think I have anything in me anymore after this. You know what I mean? Like, I love being on the road, and I love blowing shit up and getting drunk and banging hookers and stealing money and blowing stuff up and banging hookers and the road. Did I mention blowing stuff up?
Yep.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I love all that shit. I love it all, but it's pretty you know, it's like there's nothing there. You know what I mean?
I
But
do.
you
Okay.
guys are something. But I don't know. If I lose you, I think I'm done. You know, if you guys die. If you don't want me in the group, that's fine. I'll be fine with that. But if you die, I don't think I could do it. Just don't die.
Eve's eyes start watering a little bit.
I want to go to bed because I can't deal with that right now.
Okay,
Pass
go to
it the
sleep.
fuck out.
And he just kind of, as he falls asleep, just gonna sit there with him for a little bit.
Ah, cannibal bunny rabbits.
He does say strange shit in his sleep,
Weird shit in his yeah. Oh my god.
but he doesn't really thrash too much.
Is it about time for bed anyway?
It's about.
No,
noon.
it's like
Or
yeah,
is it,
lunchtime.
Is it
But
lunchtime?
you're all-
Okay.
But you're, I'll say maybe it's 1 at this point, and you're all, tired as hell because you kind of powered through the night to get back home.
Okay. So I'm just kind of gonna sit there and look at him for a minute. I kind of lean down and give him a kiss on the forehead, and then take a book and sit on my bed and just start flipping through one of the books that he gave me.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna sit and stay with him.
It is a deep dive into interactions of different metals in the cerebrospinal fluid.
Oh, that's super cool.
Did I get the right books?
You asked for bio,
Oh,
What was
good. The Sphinx picked them out.
biomechanical,
The
Yeah.
Sphinx picked him out.
Yeah.
Smart.
With computer engineering and biomechanical engineering.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm engrossed now. It's just
It's stuff you knew a bit about, but seems to have new metals have been discovered since you last knew. And
she was a scientist, right? Was Evangeline a scientist? That's what I was thinking.
So.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll probably
We're not
fall
going to
asleep
spend the
doing
whole
that,
time
No, I
behind the
know.
black curtain, so I figured we could
No, I
do
know.
something else. Yeah. Unless you're
Certain
going to
opens and
break
you're
or something.
sacrificing creatures.
It is just about 9:30.
Okay.
But if you've got something,
Well, I was going to have a conversation, but
okay.
that's why. I was going to, whenever we were done doing whatever we were doing.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of talking.
Yeah, lots of talking.
We were telling secrets.
Yeah, that's it. That's the best way to put it.
Just
Telling
gals being
secrets.
pals.
Yeah,
Gal pals. Gal
gal
pals.
pals. I was gonna sit on the bed and be like, "Okay, what did you do when I was gone? What did you do when I was gone? What
No
did
talk.
you do?
No talk. More cuddle.
Nope.
Wait. Hang on. Like I look her dead in the eyes. Where's my gorp?
Oh, right here. I'll pull it out.
I know you love me.
I made
Pulls the covers up over
them
her
save
head.
some for you because I tried to give it all away to these weird lizard dinosaur. I don't remember what they were.
Great, I love you.
Okay,
Thumbs
yeah.
up comes out from under the covers.
Get your ass up and start telling me what the fuck you did.
No gorp time now.
Nope.
It's time for gorp.
And Isla will just start poking
Ow!
Cassidy in the leg.
Start kicking back at her. Fuck you! All right, Jesus. Can't a woman have gorp and patience? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What's the problem? Gorp.
What did you do? And she points at the wall when I was gone.
So they've got this stuff called 151? Knock your head on your ass.
Uh-huh.
And I don't remember.
I'm gonna take that away from you. Okay. How many times? 3? 3.
No, because you can tell, because that one's a chemical burn right over there, right? That is plasma. I have no idea what the hell that is. That's a weird stain. So 1, 2, 3. 3 times.
I
I'm
was
real
gonna
inventive, like when I'm
grab her hands and sit close and like, did
Okay,
you make
hello.
stuff while I was gone?
Nothing that stayed intact.
Are you okay?
I made those things I sent you. Made those.
Those are cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
Are you okay?
I am now.
Okay, fine.
Hey, calm here. You know, I'm just teasing. I'm fine. It's just, you know, it's hard. I don't listen. A lot of people, they get close to me, they don't tend to stick around. I don't know if you picked up on this, but I'm a little weird for most folks. They get real twitchy when you start melting the couch. So,
have you seen me? And she,
recently,
literally will
no.
flare her wings out like as big as they get and be like, have you fucking seen me?
Well, no, not recently. That's part of the problem. But that's why we're gonna fix that.
Okay.
So, and I just like pick her up again. Because you're like half my height.
Yeah, she's tiny. She's kind of used to it with you.
See?
Who have you been talking to?
All kinds of people. The weird, smelly lizard guy that I buy material components from.
No, the one who
and,
said you were talking to
oh.
people about going with us. Have you been talking to Tannhauser? Have you been talking to Lord Koake?
Oh, I'll talk to anybody who'll listen. You know, I talked to Aaron Tarn the other week. It was weird.
What?
I wrote a thing.
What?
I may have
What?
gotten drunk and written a book, but anyway, we're not gonna worry about that. Point is, 4 times. It was 4 times. Son of a bitch. Anyway,
You wrote a book?
like boot push underneath end table. No, don't worry about it. Anyway, we'll talk
Iola
about that
will
later.
remember this. Anyway, okay.
Anyway, yeah, no. Way I sees it, right? Jasmine's kind of hard up because he got himself hurt doing God knows what. I don't much pay attention to Flyboy these days. And my bug friend is still in a cocoon. Lord knows what she's turning into. So I figure Tin Boot's got no soul, so to speak. So if there ain't nothing for me to do with them, and I'm all cooped up here anyway, honestly, I don't even know why I would go asking them for permission. I figure I'll just follow y'all out of the base next time you leave, and if they don't like it, they can suck my ass. So
That's not their job. Anyway, you want to go to the briefing with me today?
will they have Gorp?
I'll bring some for you. Oh my fucking god.
Well, I haven't eaten breakfast yet. You kept me busy all morning.
Let's go get some breakfast then. Jeez.
Yeah,
go.
all right. That smelled good enough.
Go. And then she will move you to the shower to get ready for the day. And we'll
Okay.
breakfast.
I already had a shower today. What? For whatever it's worth mentioning, as a brief reminder to folks, Cassidy normally wears like a big Western style duster. It's got a giant sun embroidered in the back of it, which is not a detail I thought would be a problem once upon a time. But, just throwing that out so the group knows.
Well,
Shit.
It is very much a stylized sun. It does not look.
I'm also not like drunk 24/7.
No. Well,
Like
that makes me sick.
outlandishly drunk 24/7. So
It doesn't look
12/7.
the same as
He
the
can handle-
other
he-
one, right?
he
What?
can handle that. I mean, he's gone his whole life. You know what I mean? It's
Just making sure.
I mean, it's a good distinction to make.
It's just if it surprises him in his room all of the sudden being 6 feet off the ground, then there might be a moment of, understandable aggression.
All right. So, as Iola and Cassidy head out, we're going to go ahead and take our break.
Pew, 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 pew. All right, so thank you to our amazing VIP Gold Circle, super awesome, amazing pants patrons who are donating at the $10 and higher level. And that is, of course, Michelle, Don, Capjack, Abigator, Anino, and... hang on.
I believe in you. I believe in you. You got this.
I'm missing
Jeff,
one, and I thought I had them memorized.
Wait for it.
Damn it! She's a
Wait for it.
Who is it?
Stay on target.
No, no.
Stay
Wait,
on
so-
target.
I'm looking for the picture. I'm looking for the
I
picture.
do believe in Throck. I do. I do.
also
I do.
Okay, there we go.
There it is. Anino, Andy T, Abigator,
Andy!
Michelle, Nerdy, Donald G, and Jaxie.
There we go. That's right. Yes, I didn't have it up in front of me. I'm terrible. I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. I'm sorry. I love you all. We'll be back right after these messages. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today.
Judgy.
Oh, that is very small.
Now I gotta look at it.
It's just like,
Oh, yeah.
Well, that is teeny tiny. Oh, there we go.
So yeah,
Fiona.
I thought when you put a sunflower up, it took me a moment, but then I was like, oh god.
Oh no. Yeah.
think about it at all. Like, I was
Below, or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a buck or five. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, But also, every 500 bits or a Tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent. And every 1,000 bits or Tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Ayo.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Rifts. The group has returned to Castle Refuge. Cassidy and Iola have spent some time together. I was going to say Throck, but it's actually Harkins.
Throck doesn't spend time with anyone.
Yeah,
Well.
Throck is, no longer a being exactly and is yet Harkins.
Yes.
Oh, and
We'll
also,
figure out his name
your
later.
character used to be named Throck.
Yes.
All right, so had a conversation with
Sharkins?
Jovra.
He's not an APEC. Yet still, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, anyway. Had a conversation with Jovra about the future. Jovra talked about allies she could potentially bring to bear, and found out that there was not a dire warning, but an ominous message on one of her many reception services that seems, it's kind of the thing that only shifters can really do, is like have an interdimensional messaging service. It's you and like certain kinds of ley line walkers, but not all of them.
Yeah.
And Harkins went back to find Isa, his old flame, in his room. She
Look at
had
that
just
hot
found
sauce.
the most ingenious Chinese finger trap at $8.
Yep, gotta put a cork on that sauce.
Seems like somebody else is getting action. There we go.
Jover started chatting with a Lemurian woman out by the pool as their familiars
Got to know each other.
got to know each other. It's
Wait.
basically a familiar dog park situation, except with flying.
Is that also a euphemism? Because I've honestly lost my calibration at this point.
Everything's a euphemism.
Multiple entendre.
It is the Rift dating sim, so
Hello, in an effort to be as adorable as possible, put flowers in everyone's room, including a gigantic sun face, which
Wow.
Jack thought was trying to
Wow.
murder him because he was very drunk. Jack had thoughtfully obtained some books for Hello, and it was weird.
And then told Hello how much you like to sleep with hookers.
I did.
But he doesn't like to do that anymore. That was also part of it.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say
It's
doesn't
not as
like to do
great.
it anymore.
I
It's
know.
just not, it eventually
So, any.
wears off.
Oh yeah,
There's only so many hookers
he's
you can
he's
sleep
sleeping
with.
it off. He's sleeping it off right now.
Not with a
Also,
hooker.
there was some hot sauce called railgun fire,
It was
Maybe
good.
Devil's
In other
penis.
news,
made out of Zabrachian devil's penis, which is a plant. It is not actually the penis of a devil.
I mean,
Or is it?
how do you
don't
know?
I'm the GM.
Oh, damn it!
Check in, mate.
Every time, Kevin. Every time.
I'm the storyteller. What?
I am the teller of you. Okay.
Yes.
A game teller.
So the group also had a 3:00 appointment for a debrief with.
Are we all late? Because I feel
Commander
like
Taylor.
that just makes sense
I'm not
for our
late.
group.
No, neither
Okay,
is
all right,
Jovra.
fine, never
I'm
mind.
totally-
Iola
late.
is not late.
I'll be late.
I'm probably not late.
I
pretty
feel like
sure
Harkins
You're
would
not
be
late, but it's only because you were like, I don't want to be late.
I'm pretty sure every single meeting Hello has had in Castle Refuge, she's been fashionably late for.
Or just was there the day before.
Yeah.
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 I think that was the first one. Hello
Yeah.
showed up the day before.
Yep.
No, I thought I came in like after everybody else.
No, that was the
No.
next one.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
For someone that had an
Yeah.
literal internal clock.
yeah, true.
So,
I'm very engrossed in my book. I'm probably late.
and Jack's on the floor snoring like a fucking bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody's probably gonna have to wake me up, or oh no, I get to miss the debriefing.
More of a cub.
Oh well, excuse me.
No.
Disagree.
Okay, so 3:00 rolls around. The following people are in the room. Iola's there. Jover, are you on time?
Yes.
You have
Oh.
a very interesting. You have a lovely conversation with Shultan Rennie. You're never sure if she's flirting or not. She's just one of those people who could be flirting at any given time with everybody.
You've been told by Iola
uh,
that when you think someone's flirting with you, they are.
But
So you're
has
welcome.
definitely said she'd like to hang out with you later if you're interested.
Considering Jova is
sounds
so
like-
pan, then yes.
That's so bad.
So bad.
The panist.
Hey everyone, we're all gonna go get laid.
I hear music.
Dover has a thing for
Jack's awake
creatures that
now.
are just coming out of
He's woken
pools.
up.
All right. So
Oh, Cassidy's also there with me.
Cassidy is also there.
Well, yeah,
and-
because you're riding on her shoulders.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay.
only if the two. Yeah.
It's like little flutter of the wings to stay on.
Eh,
Keep your
She can
mouth.
fly, so yeah.
I'm tiny. I want to remind everybody that I am exceedingly tiny.
Okay. So you are the following people are in the room, and then Thruck or Harkins comes in, and
Saunter.
Tannhauser is just getting his like stuff together. It's like, hey everybody, good to see you again. Nice to see you. Glad you're all here. Cassidy.
Hi.
Yep. Okay. So there was the computer and the guy with the arm and the attitude.
The computer's now a person.
What?
What?
The computer's now a person.
That
Hello.
checks out. That's what
You
she
know
told
what?
me.
I thought we
Okay.
weren't going to talk about that.
Well, I mean, he's gonna find out that.
It was the other thing, the time
Oh.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Tell me about the other thing.
Oh, the other thing being we
You're wasting my
Oh,
time.
a T-Rex.
I ran into my old friend. That's the other thing. It's
That's
not
a
a big deal.
giant-
I'll tell you about later.
Yeah.
We killed
the-
a T-Rex.
I take it back. Can I transfer my old team?
We're
No.
all right.
No.
And
The
Trevor's
bottom-
just like going, Jack, Eve, low.
Shut up. What is that? This is the worst thing in the world.
I'm gonna
Oh my God.
Jack.
Jack,
What?
If you do
Oh.
not get your ass up into this briefing right now, I'm gonna send Cassidy after you
I don't
right
even know
now.
what.
Hi,
Fuck. Who is that?
Jover's just
Who's
going to be
Cass?
like, Jover's just going to be like, Jack, if you don't get here in 5 minutes, I get your money.
Fuck that. I'm up. I'm going. Evangeline, let's go. We gotta go.
Where we got?
Wake up, we gotta go.
Oh no! I should throw a book down.
Oh, right.
Jover knows Jack right
Jover
now.
is so smart. Get your money.
Rush out the door.
Yeah. I have one of the books still. The book that I had, I have my finger, and it's under my arm. So I'm running.
I have terrible bedhead. I slept on a floor, so it's like
Hello. Did you remember to put on shoes?
Probably not.
Okay, so you have to run back after going outside and your feet start like hurting. You're like, oh, that's what.
Ow.
Yeah, I have feet now.
why are you wearing shoes?
It's not a
No,
big
come on, let's go get him. Jover's gonna steal my fucking money, and then I'm gonna have to kill her, and it's gonna be a nightmare because she's really strong.
Wait, we're still
do
running
this.
forward, or I'm going to get them?
You're going back to get.
Let's go
Okay.
get your shoes.
Okay. I go get them, and then
All
I come
right.
back.
Are you also wearing pants? Did you remember your pants?
Yeah, I didn't take them
All
off,
right.
Jack.
Oh, I did. Shit, hold on. All right, we're good. Let's go.
Okay, so we were probably very out of sorts. I've been just sitting like this, all scrunched up in my seat, so both of our hair is probably a mess.
Destroyed.
We were both a mess.
Oh, yeah,
Probably
and
into
so-
this room.
How bright is the sun?
Let's
Can I
see.
get outside?
It's Missouri
Oh,
at 3 p.m. It's not deadly.
That's
okay.
pretty bright.
The ozone layer's actually come back a bit.
I try to remember where the briefing room is and get there as fast as I can.
I don't. Yeah.
Are you rolling something?
All right.
Okay.
So you all, the two of you get there. It is
Pursue the
time has
door.
passed. It is about 15 minutes later, and so Tannhauser's like, "Yeah, you okay?" The two of them come in, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt.
I'm so
Please have a
sorry."
seat."
So
No problem,
sorry, we're late.
Tannhauser. Where's my money?
It's in the account
Oh,
that your
very
card
clever.
accesses. I
Very
don't-
clever, Jover. I forgot. In my stupor, I thought we were getting bags of gold.
I know.
I sit
What?
down.
Why would you? Never mind.
I don't know. I
that.
was having a dream where we were like in a dungeon or something. We were adventurers. I was fucked up. I don't know. I was a
Okay.
wizard.
Anyhow,
Harkins, you were a bard. It was
That-
appropriate.
That doesn't make any sense.
It
He strikes me
makes
as more of a
every
ranger,
sense. Makes all the
honestly.
sense.
It's got an animal familiar.
I don't know where the seats are. I'll just
All
sit down
right.
too.
Can we start the debriefing now?
I'd love to. I would love for you to tell me your mission was to gather some information. You had some other things that you were going to check out there.
Yeah.
Merlin has been paid and said you were all the 5-star group.
Great.
Damn right.
So here's the deal in a nutshell, and then you can start asking us questions. We got all the locational data you were looking for. Ain't no thing. However, there was a group out there
send it off
called
to
the
Miss
Army of the
Rue.
Republic.
What?
We had discussed this beforehand that we're not telling them this.
What happened?
What?
Did you?
Yes.
I
Yes,
do
we
not
did.
Recall that.
We discussed this as a group that we were not telling
that
them
we were not going to
this.
tell them about the AI and the giant group of army
We
men
told them we were going to
stationed
tell them
around-
about the AI and
Okay.
the giant group of army
We
men.
found out while we were out there. I will.
There, thank you. Okay.
I don't understand why I'm not allowed to say it, but we were.
Because they specifically asked us not to say anything about them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Riley
alright.
asked as a
They,
group.
I don't know what to tell you. It's on the
Riley
VOD.
asked.
It's there.
Yeah, I know. I believe you. I just doesn't mean I remember. Yeah. So we found out that there's some sort of arch evil AI planning on waking up a whole bunch of soldiers across the East Coast, perhaps called Archie.
No. Go East Coast, you say?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like
Okay, and it's
Armies
called
and world-
Archie?
yeah,
I
world
never heard of
domination.
Archie.
And, yeah.
I
Something
mean, we
to
had
do
a
with,
problem with the mechanoids, not that... Okay, well, okay.
No, these are not from elsewhere. This is something that Nima created.
I know what Nima is, but something Nima created, like a... And it survived to this day. I mean, I guess plenty of the things have survived, but...
Yeah. It's out there. We visited one of the places where these bodies were.
All right, Nima, I will put this in for reference with my superiors.
Yeah.
With the Cyber Knights, and see what they want to do and what they know.
It's super bad. Like, lots of different places like this around. With little army men waiting to be waken up and turned into an army.
Okay. Nima, AI,
That's the nut.
Sleeping Army. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I gotta tell you, I spent a lot of time on the East Coast, and I have not heard of an AI, Archie, or a Sleeping Army. You got the Sumerians, you got the
Yeah, we met
Splugorths,
them.
you got
We
the native nations out there. You got
Scary
You got-
crocodile people.
scary
Thanos.
crocodile people.
Yes.
I mean, probably. I didn't run into any of
Oh
them
no,
down.
they were the ones near where the thing was.
And just a scary crocodile, but I think that one's gone.
We came across a couple of caches of data that pointed us towards a couple of Nima installations, and when we went to go investigate them, this is the information that we found.
And one of their outriders, a AI robot of some sort that when we found out what it was, blew itself up.
Oh yeah, and we had a robot of Archie's running around with us
Archie robot. Okay.
before we knew it. That's what it was.
Robot spy, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did it look like? Was it?
His name was Ramar, and he was the best of us.
He was
Kind of a liar.
he was very personable. He was yeah.
I liked him.
Many idioms.
You
I
didn't bring
learned a
anything
lot.
back by any chance?
Did we bring? No, I tried to grab his head and it exploded, blowing off some of my fingers.
That all is completely.
You
flawed.
noticed Jack's hand is
Yeah.
slightly different. It now looks like he's wearing a ring.
And my
I'm sorry,
my thumb is a flask.
You know what? Yeah.
Or no.
That follows.
Yes,
That
my
checks
thumb
out.
is a flask.
No.
I rescind my follow-up questions.
I don't know why there would be. Okay, so, all right. So, you are a okay. I'll put that in your notes, Miss Hello.
Did you tell him about the T-Rex that we killed?
We killed a
You should
giant
put that on
T-Rex.
record.
Oh,
I
good for
also
you.
Yes.
found some information for the doctor that he might look to look at
was
as
a
well.
legendary bad guy.
Okay. If you want, just schedule an appointment with him.
Yeah, I can do that.
None of you need any immediately medical care, as it seems. If you need any psychological aftercare for your missions,
I mean, I pulled a muscle this morning, but
I'm gonna look at Tannhauser,
I look at it.
and I'm gonna look
Van-
at Jack.
What the fuck are you looking at me for? She's the one that just became a person.
No, yeah, well, okay, yeah, her too, but Jack really.
I'm fine. Listen, she was a computer and now she's a person. And that's probably like, I don't know. Eve, does that make your head feel like it's going to explode sometimes?
A lot of things do.
Yeah, I don't even know who she would talk to about this shit. But like, who do you, Tannhauser, in your experience, who do you talk to when you're a robot and then you become a person?
okay, I know you're grasping at straws here, and you think it's hilarious, but like, we do keep someone on staff.
No, this is for real. She actually was.
Like,
Yeah, I'm not
met
kidding.
her.
No, I know.
Well,
I
she
know
wasn't
you're
a
like,
robot,
no one's
she
ever
was
been
like
this
a-
before.
Goo being.
she was a projected mind form made out of ectoplasm. I was right, by the way, which is
Not
kind of
monster.
fucking incredible.
All right,
But
Dr.
not a snot
DeLeon,
monster. She's
That's
made
'cause
out of
you're smart.
ectoplasm.
I can set you up.
Smart.
If anyone wants, I can give you the contact information to Dr. DeLeon. You can set up an appointment.
That would be great. Thank you.
But yes, we do provide some counseling should you need. So I will get this information sent off to Miss Rue. She headed up to Canada on some kind of mission about some kind of massive doorway. I don't know.
Could we possibly, if this goes the right way and the way that I think, could we possibly have an episode that's all of us getting psych eval'd by a fucking shrink and by the end of it, it's like, these guys are fucking nuts. all of them really shouldn't even be here.
We did
Oh,
that
no,
once
his
on the
wheels are
mask
turning.
game.
Stop
It actually worked
talking,
out pretty
Jack.
well.
His brain wheels are turning. Stop it.
I love this game. The possibilities are literally endless.
Listen, I read that issue of X Factor and it was very good. So
Yeah.
Put it on Aegis. I'm just saying.
So, like, I don't know if you want another mission. I've got a thing or two
Can
that
we have
can
a
handle,
break?
But if you need time, take time. We're not trying to run anybody ragged. There's always work to do whenever you need.
I'm ready to go back out.
I mean, I've been cooling my heels for a while now, but you know. And then I just like look over at Iola.
I'll give you at least 3 days. I'll ask again in 3 days, I think. Like, there's always something needs doing. If you want to go out tonight, I can get you can always patrol for us. Set you up with the
No,
patrols.
that's fine. I like the ranging.
All right.
There might be
Fix our
something
stuff.
else. There might be something else too. There's something out there. And I don't know for sure, but I think it knows where I am. Or I think it might be following me.
I think Iola at that moment would reach out to Jack's shoulder and grab it and say, "It's okay. I'll tell him about it."
I could tell him about it.
Well, if you want to. Didn't think you wanted to talk about it.
You know, I put on my big boy pants. I think it's like a fucking god or something with like a sun face, and it just kills a shit ton of people.
Jesus Christ,
Oh, that
Sunface
explains so
God.
much.
Yeah, and it super didn't like me, or it
Sunface
did
Murder
like
God?
me. Yeah, it had like bug arms,
Great.
and it killed my whole,
Iola will
group.
pull out the pamphlet in the book and just pass it over.
I avoid
He
it.
gets
I
a
don't
look
even
on
wanna
his
touch
face
it.
for a moment. Okay.
Yeah, reminds you of that fucking Elvis cult. Exactly what I
Elvis
thought.
cult?
It does not remind
There's
you of
an
the
Elvis
Elvis
cult.
cult. Whatever.
There's an Elvis cult. Townhauser, how do you not know
Elvis
what's
cult.
going on?
No, but
No,
they're
the
fine.
Elvis
They're
cult is
actually
fine.
perfectly nice.
No,
All they want to
them.
do is eat barbecue and make music. It's absolutely
and
fine.
help
I
people.
love it.
They're totally
Yeah,
fine.
they're
Fucking
good.
hippies. Okay.
Yeah,
Take
Nashville.
me out to where they are.
Tannhauser, some
Well, 'cause I
information
didn't
for you.
See you again, and when we'd seen them, I'm sorry.
I'm the only one
before.
that didn't eat the
Excuses,
food that the Elvis people
I'm
gave them,
sorry.
and I'm the only one that doesn't like the Elvis people. So let that sink in.
Yeah.
Do you think it happened the other way around?
No, what I think happened is they all got brainwashed.
I
You ever
didn't
share
eat
a
the
meal with
food.
someone? and like them more afterwards. It's not okay. Whatever.
I mean,
Starvation
if they're
doesn't
paying for the meal.
Sometimes I share a meal with someone and just like them more afterwards because we were together and had a good time.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes.
Whatever.
That was the Elvis people.
That was the Elvis
So
people.
this sun god thing, did it speak Aztec by any chance?
I don't even know what that is.
Jack's
Okay,
And
so
I don't
I'm gonna assume
appreciate
no, it
you
didn't have any
making up-
Aztec imagery or pseudo Aztec imagery.
I don't appreciate you
It
making up
would
words.
the
at me.
pamphlet like this. This is all we know.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
There were symbols like around the town, but I'd have to see them. I don't know.
I've heard of something that tries to pass itself off as a there was an Aztec god of, I think, the sun and violence.
Yeah, well, that sounds about right.
And there's some things that sometimes
Gimmick
claim that,
infringement.
but I don't know too much about it myself. I'd have to ask certain experts.
It was definitely high on the violence and the blood and murder bit. It seemed to enjoy watching me kill its cultists. I don't know.
That's always.
I was also naked, so maybe it was just checking me out.
Yep, I'm sure that was it. Obviously,
Easily
the
scarred.
clear answer here. We can move on with our lives. Okay. Well, this is a bunch of notes I'm gonna have to do follow-up work on, so that's fun for me. So
Good.
if you
I want to make something clear. I mean, you're obviously going to find out that we have Crescendo. But Crescendo is Eve's.
okay, what is it?
It's a glitter boy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I would have told you that.
Oh yeah,
Good,
I
good for
forgot.
you.
I was distracted.
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken you as a glitterboard pilot.
I wouldn't have either, but it suits me.
Oh, good.
Because it's a suit of power armor. I get that joke. That's good.
Hey.
Yeah, I've never been one for the powered armor myself, but you know, I got my tricks.
I kind of want some power armor.
What's that?
Gives me something to work on.
I said I kind of want some power armor.
Arkin,
Yes.
your guns are stupid awesome. What
Aren't
do
you
need
also
power
like
armor for?
half a
Yes.
demon or something?
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
got
half a
enough.
demon.
No.
You do
They're
know a
all
lot of
same.
psychic powers are kind of inhibited by power armor.
Yeah, but it's power
Yeah.
armor.
I mean,
Yes, we
I
need
do
to get
have-
we need to get the McFly fixed. We need Jack needs to get his arm looked at, his bike
Okay.
looked at.
I can fix that.
I
I can
would-
fix the McFly too.
So we do need a few
Besides, I'm looking
days
for fly.
to do
So I'd
things.
recommend
I'll
going to
look
see the
at that.
Mo's. If I remember your readouts or your printouts, I say printouts, but I mean your dossiers, have that you do have technical expertise on your crew. Also, Cassidy will be.
Wait, is Cassidy part of the crew now?
Cassidy
Damn
has
straight.
requested to be adjoined to this group.
Please tell me Iola's still on your shoulders. You're like,
No, Iola's sitting next to her, but and
Oh.
Iola pipes up and says, "And Iola won't be part of the team unless Cassidy is."
Said it better myself, honestly, which is literally what I was about to say, actually. So y'all stuck with me.
It's not about
I
what
mean-
happened, it's about how it happened.
Don't give a fuck.
All right,
There is-
noted.
What are we upset about?
I don't know.
I don't know.
A sunny disposition.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it beforehand.
And yet here we
assumed-
are.
I assumed if you had someone you cared about, you'd want them to stay with you.
Yeah, but this one's a lick wizard.
Okay, well, this is a conversation I don't need to be here for, and
Tannhauser?
Tannhauser, you have to mediate. Sit down. You have to mediate. this.
Tannhauser, I have a
The whole
question for you.
disaster.
Is Lord Koake here right now
I don't
in the
know.
castle?
I'm not his secretary.
No, just like is he in the castle?
I haven't seen him, but I
Okay,
haven't
never
looked.
mind.
I've been busy.
Great, thanks. That's all I need to know. Thanks, bye.
Sounds like you guys all got some, all y'all got some shit to work through. So how about you do that, and I'll leave you the room, okay?
Thanks.
Hey, Iola, am I a lick wizard?
Yeah, you're a lick wizard.
Mm.
Well, enjoy that dynamic. Okay.
Think about it, Tannhauser. Let that
Nope.
sink
All
into
right,
your
he leaves.
subconscious.
All right, see you bye.
Bye.
Lick wizard.
Later, boss.
As he walks down the hallway, you see a giant six-legged dragon cat following him.
Gross.
Yeah, I forgot about
She
the
just looks in.
cat.
sniffs at you, and
So
then just
is-
keeps walking down the hallway.
Okay,
I like
so
that thing.
is this something that Iola's going to spring on us, or is this something that she would have talked to us about
Nope.
before?
It sounds like she's springing it on you
No,
right
she
now.
sprung it on you.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
She
all
totally
right.
did.
What's the issue? You want to be part of our team now?
So y'all got like dental or like what are the benefits that I get for this?
Well, you have to fight Harkins in a one-on-one fight to the death, and whichever of you
Done.
wins gets to stay in the.
I don't
Actually,
think
I don't know
that's
who would
how
win
this
that.
works. There can only be one.
All right. Well, I guess we'll take a vote. So, for the record, you're not in yet.
Okay.
Because
Except
I'm the leader,
I
so
am.
I'm the one to decide. Well, you're not.
Oh, you're
because
super not the leader.
You're-
The point is,
You're not.
we actually just vote on things, and normally we
Yeah.
talk about them beforehand, before we make sweeping decisions about the nature and composition of the organization and who joins
I
it.
mean, that's what you. And I will just
no.
pipe up. I will just pipe up like that's what y'all say. That's what y'all say you do. Y'all talk about it. That's what you say you do. But y'all talk about it and y'all talk over me and then you do whatever the fuck you want. So I just decided that I'm gonna do what the fuck I want and then y'all can talk about it and I'll still get my way.
She has a point.
And we have been talking a lot about talking things through, and then we don't do it.
Am I the only one that just because Iola said that she will get her way, I now am adamant on not letting her get her way? Am I the only one?
Well, so here's the trick of it, though.
That's fair.
Again, I'll just follow y'all around. So, hi, you're stuck with me now.
No, it's just the thing is, you want me to be part of the team? And she'll lean forward and be like, and let's believe me, y'all need me to be a part of this team.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, we do.
Gins.
Because without me, this team would have fucking fallen apart by now. And she'll lean back and she's starting to get a little bit of an accent like Cassidy. And then she leans back and she goes, then we bring Cassidy.
That's me,
Well,
by the way.
Now the party has fallen apart, and Harkins is going to get up and walk out of the room.
Harkins, if you continuously leave this party,
Shut.
we're going to have. She's going to follow him. Get up and follow him.
Okay.
She
So,
looks.
Lick Wizard, can you heal people, or what's your thing?
Yeah, bring it over here. I'll lick it right up. Just come on, lick
No,
it off,
I'm
JJ.
specifically asking because I don't want your metal tongue anywhere near my body.
It's not made out of metal, you big dumb bastard. Also, you're half metal. What do you give a shit?
Well, aren't you like? Don't you do metal magic? With
Yeah,
your-
I
with
do
your
metal
mouth?
magic with my mouth. I do metal magic with my mouth. That's a sexual
Oh.
innuendo. Yeah,
I know.
no.
Please stop talking about that with.
No,
Iola.
I'm not
You're the
going
one who
to.
keeps bringing it up.
All right, and then we
Listen.
cut to the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Harkins.
Yeah.
Stop.
No. Look, we all made a promise. No one's kept that promise.
Neither have you.
Yes, I have. At what point in time, after making that promise, have I not kept my fucking word? Tell me one goddamn time.
You keep walking out, literally, on
That's-
this party. You threaten us
Twice.
nonstop, and I am tired of this.
All right.
I started caring about you guys, and all you do is leave. I
I've
wanted
only
to
walked
like
out.
you, but you make it very difficult.
One other time, and it's when something like this happened. Because we make these sweeping pronouncements about what the fuck is gonna happen.
And instead
Without-
of trying to learn, you leave.
What about learn?
What are
We
you
made an
afraid of?
agreement.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of every person who can't keep their fucking word.
So you're gonna go it alone?
Done
How's
for a
that
long
working
time.
for you?
Look, if people can't even talk before making a dumb decision or a good decision, I don't give a fuck. The principle is the same.
Who are
Somebody
you lying
runs
to?
off and does something stupid. What?
Who are you lying to?
No one. I truly believe that with all my heart. If you
You
cannot
just
talk
said you
about
don't
it,
care.
I do not care.
I don't believe you.
Look, I care about the group. But I also care about my word. And I care about the word of those I stand with. And if they cannot keep
Who
it
do you
to
stand
me,
with?
I thought it was y'all until no one here can apparently keep a simple fucking promise.
How do you know?
'Cause you've broken it all twice.
Have we?
Yeah. You can look down on me like that, but we're literally standing outside on one of the 2 times it's happened, and both of them were kind of a big fucking deal. I have followed this party everywhere because I care about the people in it. But we're not a party if we all just keep going off and doing our own fucking bullshit and not thinking about how it interacts with other people in the party. And yeah, I walked out to make a point. That point is that we have to fucking talk to each other, or it is all gonna fall apart. People can't keep the goddamn word. What the point is this organization anyways?
What else is going on?
Nothing.
Really?
I live by a code. I swore to that code. I keep my fucking word. And I expect those I'm with to keep their fucking word. After the vampire shit, we all made a promise. That promise has been broken multiple times. Am I supposed to allow that to continue to happen and allow my word to mean nothing?
No. But
Well, then there have to be consequences when someone breaks their word. Otherwise, it's fucking meaningless.
have you ever had a friend?
Yeah.
Like a real friend?
Yeah.
Have you ever done something stupid?
Of course I've done something stupid. I once jumped into an entire army of demons with just an axe in each hand. I used to live stupid.
Did they go away because you were stupid?
The army of demons or my friends?
Your friends?
Because the army of demons went away. Let's be fucking real about that.
Oh, I'm sure. Did your friend leave you?
You have to understand, what I was, everyone left me.
That's a yes or a no question.
At some point in my life, because of who I am,
Did they leave you because you were
Everyone.
dumb?
has left. No, they didn't
I
leave me
didn't-
that day because I was dumb.
Then why are you doing that here?
We made a promise. It's
And
that
then we were
simple.
dumb.
And so what?
Things happen. Times change.
Look,
and if you're going to walk away out on this because you got your butt hurt,
It's
that
not
shows more about
butthurt.
you than us.
There's a principle involved. Each and every one of us made a promise. It's that simple. It's not butthurt. It's if you can't keep a promise. We live in the real world. Breaking
feel
promises
like-
should matter.
You're
If
so...
us agreeing on something doesn't matter, then are we really a group to begin with?
Yes. Yes, we are.
But how can I trust someone who cannot keep their word?
The only way that I know how to state this is technical terms. So there's a clock, and a clock has many pieces, and a clock has many parts, and not all parts agree, but they all work together. We have to live with the new times that we're at. You told me that I was the only person that understood you because we weren't, and then we were. I've had to go through a lot of change just trying to figure out what this new life is. And that's what we do as a group. You may not be used to that. And I can tell you right now, I'm not either.
I
But
need the code.
I know you do. But maybe the code could be forgiveness. Maybe the code could be understanding. And maybe the code can be talked about and sometimes understood that some things have to be done on the fly. I don't know if you've noticed, but that's the happiest I've ever seen Iola.
I am not mad that
You
Iola is
could've
happy.
fooled me.
I am not mad. I'm not even necessarily opposed to the fact that Cassidy would be joining the team. She is, from everything I understand, an incredibly capable techno-wizard. That is awesome. That is not my issue. I hear what you're saying.
But
What happens next time, or the time after that? What happens if someone get killed? At some point, we either trust each other and we keep our words, or we don't.
can we do that and be flexible too?
Where does it end?
When does the world end?
That's not an answer. You know that's not an answer. Where does it end?
Neither does what you want. What you want can't be given an answer.
I know what I want. All I ask is that people keep their word. The answer to that is either yes, they keep their word, or no, they don't keep their word. And I understand that we've been through a lot together, and I care about everyone in this group. But the moment someone comes along again for the second time after we already had this conversation once,
I'm sure we'll have it again. I know you're not, but the saying we're human still counts.
I think I am technically human.
Yeah, we do need to have a talk about just
No,
this. I don't know
we
you.
are- we
I
are-
really don't, except for the fact that you
What?
don't always agree with. I don't always agree with what you do, but
Sure.
Harkin.
I'm human. Flesh and bloody.
Yeah. And I'm sorry for any of my part, but
You were reunited with yourself. That's got to be confusing as hell, but that seems like we did a really good thing. Our missions, I've never been upset about. You were part of our mission for part of it. I'm not upset that we found out everything we found out about you. I'm glad you chose to stay in your body. I am glad you have chosen to try and be in this world in a real way again. I think that's good. But there's supposed to be a soul to a group like this.
we haven't been together long enough to find it, apparently. It's okay. It's okay to mess up and to fail and to completely. It's okay. What's not okay is when we blame everyone else.
I'm only blaming one person.
Okay? I'm listening.
Well, no, Iola.
Because she loves somebody?
No, I think it's great that she loves somebody. I hope for all the happiness in the world for the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
But to sit there and say, I'm not a part of this anymore unless we're both a part of this, it's fucking bullshit.
And
Just
by
stop.
walking out of the room saying, I'm
Yes,
not a
I
part
piled
of this.
bullshit upon bullshit. Because if we get to a point where we're making ultimatums against each other all the time, we're not a group anymore.
I feel like those will phase out. It's just a part of learning each other. And I mean, I'm not saying this to be mean or anything, but you are kind of really very closed off.
Yes.
How are we
I'm
supposed
literally
to
closed
understand?
off from myself.
Yeah. So how are we supposed to anticipate your every whim and feelings if we don't know who you are?
Well, that's the thing. I only know so much about who I am myself, and that's why I need the code. I have to have rules.
Okay, so what you're saying is tomorrow we're having lunch together
Yeah?
and we're getting to know each other. And we're going to talk about things that pet peeve us and things that don't and things that and we're going to let other people know, and if they would like to know that we're having this lunch, then they can come and we will get to know each other so that this code either becomes our team code
I
or
do
we
not
find
expect you
ways
all
to
to follow my code. I think that would be completely unfair, especially for someone like Ola
No.
or Jack.
All right.
What
I don't see this conversation evolving.
Sure. Yeah. No, but I would come back in at the
But
point at
it's-
which this ends.
Well,
Harkins would
before you
in.
come back in,
Yeah.
there's 4 people in a room.
Yes.
We've said nothing for the last 20 minutes to each other. We just sat
I
very
don't know if you
calmly.
heard us out in the hallway or not.
Imagine you cut back inside, it's just 4 people pile up against the door.
It's not that at all,
No.
because the 4 of you are in the room.
Yeah.
They storm out. What continues to happen in that room?
Hi, Ink. Good to see you again as I wave at Jovra.
Yes, Jack.
I think you pissed off Harkins.
Oh,
I know
what
I
was your
pissed
first
off
clue?
Harkins,
Why?
but it's not like he listens to me anytime anyway, so I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't know if y'all noticed
All
how
right.
fucking miserable I've been,
I have.
Yeah.
because I get it. But, I can only carry everybody's problems for so long before I lose my goddamn mind. So I need help. And I'm going to tell you this because he's not here. But the moment I saw Cassidy, do you know what happened?
Sugar. And then just put my hand on her back.
I started crying, which is not necessarily how I wanted to see my girlfriend for the first time in however long it's been. Because I don't know if y'all notice, I've been under a lot of stress.
I'm sorry. You.
It,
I
it's
thought.
so,
I thought
no,
we could.
I know, Dover, you've just been dealing with a lot and you were handling Artemis, and I didn't want to make it harder for you.
We've always had. I thought we always had each other's back.
You do, but you've been dealing you've been dealing with so much.
I wanted to deal with it together. That's what we've always. You don't need to carry anything alone. I can carry too. I'm sorry. I
know. I know.
I thought
just
when we
don't
would-
want to make it worse for anybody.
But in doing so, you made it worse for yourself. I thought we.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I know, and I thought we had this conversation before.
Yeah, I know.
I want to carry it with you.
I know. I'm sorry. I was worried about you and with your
Worried about-
family shit and the
What?
stuff and the. And the Eve stuff.
I know.
It just was a lot, and I didn't feel like you needed that. And Jack, I love you.
Hey, you asked. I didn't have to tell you about all that
Yeah,
shit.
but somebody needs to ask, bud.
All right, look. How about this? This is getting a little too touchy-feely for me, but let me throw out some solutions to the problem. Harkins is butthurt because you didn't talk to us about bringing the Lick Wizard on the team. And I'm not against bringing the Lick Wizard on the team.
Spit Wizard.
She's strong. Spit Wizard. Yes. I'm not against it, but what I think might help is if he's going to be, pissy about it, let's have a vote or a talk or a conversation. And really, it has to be you. I think you should apologize to him.
I'm not gonna
No.
apologize to Harkins because
I
all
Do
he
not
ever does
apologize
is
to that man.
all he
No,
ever does is
think you
talk over
should.
me, Jack. Jack, all he ever does is talk over me. The only time he ever listened to me is when I yelled at him in front of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
I know I'm young. I get it. I'm young. Nobody ever listens to me because I'm 22. Got it. I'm dumb.
I
I'm
always-
tiny. I'm young. I don't know
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Iola.
Hey,
I always
honey,
listen
honey,
to
honey.
you, Iola.
I know you do, Jovra. I'm just
So Harkins is a person of principle, right? I've met a lot of people like that. And people with principles are stubborn as fuck. That's how they work. That's what principles are. So, and I don't have any. So, I don't give
Clearly.
a shit what you do. I don't give a fuck that you surprised us with the Spit Wizard. I don't care. I surprise people with shit all the time. I blew up my room last night. But
oh
when
fuck
it
yeah.
comes yeah, I lit it on fire and stabbed
Nice.
the wall.
Nice.
But what
I
I
got
mean
kicked
is,
out for doing that, so.
yeah, I thought I was gonna get kicked out. but he's a person of principle, and he freaks out about shit like this. You know what I mean? He doesn't, honestly, and I'll say this: for as much as I would love to watch him get torn apart by wolves, the guy has never said like 3 words negative about things, except for like shit like this. Like he has like one button. You know what I mean? And I know because I've tried to push every one that he has, and I'm only getting this one. He gets upset when one thing happens, and it's when we fuck
2
off
things.
and do random things. What's the second one?
He does not much care for music, I've noticed.
No.
Just saying.
This,
Okay. Good to know.
Just saying.
But you know, I got to learn how to play a tuba.
here's
But,
the thing. This is what he needed to have actually have stayed in here.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
he
but
And
he's
doesn't.
not.
actually said
He
But he's
just
not
walks
gonna.
away and he doesn't listen.
he
Which,
didn't even
I mean,
ask why. He didn't
That's
even
kind of
ask
on
why.
him at that point.
Yeah.
He's
Nope. It's on.
gonna walk out the door.
Nope.
Can't
It's
can't
on
much have a
everybody.
conversation with him.
No, you can't. Looks like you're gonna have to go find him.
I don't feel like it.
Okay, then don't. And then if the team falls apart, the team falls apart. Shit happens.
Shit. All right.
I've lived my entire fucking life being a selfish piece of shit. I really have. And it's awesome in a lot of ways. Oh my God, it's been great. I got a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. A lot of shit has happened to me. But I like this. This is good. I think this is good for me. I think it's good for everybody involved. If you like this and this team, go talk to Harkins. If not, then don't. I'm not your fucking boss. Can't tell you what to do.
I can, and I am. Oh, come here for a second, sugar.
Ooh.
Hey. Now, here's the bottom line with it. What he did was shitty, and petulant, and childish, and immature. I will grant you. However, sometimes you gotta be the bigger man than the other party involved.
I don't
'Cause
want to be
only-
a man.
I know. You know, same. Honestly,
Pretty great.
nah.
No.
The
Dudes
bit
are
overrated.
gross.
They
I
really
like
are. And it didn't really work out for me. So, anyway, sometimes you gotta take all that pride. You gotta swallow it. And I'm not saying you go supplicate yourself before him or nothing like that. And I'm not saying you kiss his ass over it. Hell, I'm not even saying you necessarily apologize. But somebody has to at least go back and talk about this so it's not just people storming out of the room. Because let me tell you, ain't nothing good never come of that. Well, one time, but
Fine. Ugh, if I have to.
and you do because I'm telling you to do it.
Fine.
Hey.
What?
Give me a kiss.
All right, fine.
That's good. Now, what are we gonna do?
I'm gonna go talk to Harkins, I guess.
Hell yeah, we are. High five.
And she'll get up to go to the door.
All right.
I assume.
A dragon.
The dragon
I
cat
love-
just wanders down the hallway again.
That thing is so creepy.
It's the size of a small bus. Okay. No.
I love
The
it.
other side
Weird.
of the door is Harkins as well, still standing in the hallway, just starting to head in that direction. You can clearly see both of you have taken a step towards each other.
Bum bum bum.
Stop.
I
Hi.
was gonna come inside. Hi.
Do you want to come inside? I was
Yeah.
gonna talk to you.
Yeah, let's
Am I
talk.
still in the hallway?
Okay.
I assume I'm still in the hallway with you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I get very quiet.
Do you want to come inside too?
Yeah,
you?
let's sit.
Okay. So, ultimatums are shitty. That's all she'll say. Like she'll start like ultimatums are shitty.
I'll start. And I would say I'll start at the same time, so I guess we would stop
Okay.
and then. I am upset because ultimatums don't help anyone. I'm upset because despite the fact that I followed you to hell, helped you protect somebody you care about very much, you think I do not listen to you. I'm upset because we made a promise. And I'm upset because it's the second time it's been broken since we made that promise. I hope you and Cassidy are in love for the rest of your lives. I want you to be happy. I, in fact, think Cassidy would be a great asset to this team.
Okay. I am upset because I feel I am constantly talked over and treated differently because I'm tiny and young. I am upset because I feel like I was forced to make a promise to something that I didn't think was necessary and or needed. I am upset because I think I'm taken for granted and no one really truly understands what I bring to the team. And I'm upset that these things just aren't the way they should be. And I'm upset I made you upset. God damn it.
I don't know how to make you feel heard, so you should tell me how to do that. I need rules. Cassidy, you do not know me.
Not especially.
There was a time in my life when I was very much a different person. I was a leader of things, and we did not do good things together. I have turned from that path, but to stay on the one I'm on, I need rules. I do not break my word. I help those who I can when I can. I do not expect anyone else to follow my code, but I need those rules. If we make a promise, I expect you to keep it. And I expect me to keep it. I walked out because I was very angry, and because I have to live by those rules. Imagine if a computer has a broken code and it needs a minute to reset. Gotta restart the computer. When something like that happens, I need a second to restart the computer. It's how I control the other bits.
Makes sense. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Eve. And so I am sorry that I made you feel unheard, and that you feel like you had to enter into a promise that you did not agree to, or that you did not want or feel necessary.
I just don't do rules anymore. The last time I did rules, I ended up helping kill a lot of people. I don't really ever want to go back.
Ironically, the last time I didn't have rules, I ended up killing a lot of people as well.
We still kill a lot of people.
We do, but the
Maybe-
bad people. Oh, yes.
Maybe instead of rules, we need. Like, I feel awful that Iola, after all we've been through, you didn't feel like you could come to me. I think instead of rules, we need
Guideline?
friendship, trust,
Yes.
listening to each other. I think
Like we got to talk to each other more.
Yes. Remember how we talked about that, Jack? We just not so much talk, but also listen and pay attention to each other. Because if we're going to share big things, there
me.
needs.
Cutting the tension.
I
Sorry.
mean, do we have? I guess we need to ask each other right now, after all we've been through. I told Harkins that if the Wormwood thing came up, I didn't make a promise for any of you, but I said I would go. Because that's how I feel.
My home
I
planet
am-
is made of flesh, just letting you know.
No,
go.
what I'm
Fuck it.
saying, what I'm saying is, instead of rules, are we here for each other? Or, for example, if one of us talks about something that perhaps they haven't, that we're actually going to listen to each other and not fly off the handle. And Judge, take a deep breath before we walk out the door.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not the best with feelings and shit, but I wouldn't judge any of you. Me and Harkins are fucking war criminals. You guys are pretty much war criminals too. Evangeline, you might be a war criminal. I don't know.
I don't think so.
The jury's out on the spit wizard right now, but I don't know.
Treason and grand theft.
Yeah, not a war
yeah?
criminal.
Oh
I
shit!
feel
not
like
war
these are
criminal.
not things to be proud of.
You
Yeah.
just didn't know my old boss.
That out. Okay.
I once got 3 people with 1 sniper shot.
I've
That was
never
pretty
been
proud of it. I was pretty proud of
excessively not proud of the things I've stolen. That's never been a problem.
So
I don't think judging each other is the problem. I think we're good on that department, but I think probably, I don't know. You know what? I got an idea. I don't have many, but there's an idea for what was that? What did you do?
Nothing.
What was that
No,
noise?
please
What
continue.
was that
I wanna
noise? You want to
hear
say
the
that
idea.
again?
No,
I'm gonna
we're good
learn the
over
tuba
here.
just for you. So I have an idea. Is maybe let's think about who wants this group to work.
I do.
My family, of course, I want it to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote
Cool.
twice.
So if we do, let's think of it this way. What's the number one thing that just pisses you off about this group?
People not keeping the damn word.
People not keeping their word about anything in particular, Harkins? Because I forget things when I'm drunk.
I don't care about when you're drunk. You do dumb shit when you're drunk all the time.
I do dumb shit when I'm not drunk.
It's factual. No, man, like, I get that not everyone comes from where I come from. If we need to take the promise back, that's fine. But I also think that's incredibly dangerous. It's how we turn Jack into a vampire slave for a second. Like,
No. Look, what you said made a lot of sense. You need rules, right?
yeah,
That's how you keep your shit in check.
yeah.
Because otherwise you wear fucking demon faces and stuff.
No, I wear the demon face anyways.
Oh.
But yeah, close enough.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess the alternative is you flip out and butcher us.
No, not y'all, but, you know,
Maybe other people.
yeah.
And that's a slippery slope.
Yeah,
I get that. Because you don't want to be the person you used to be.
no.
I get that. And I don't know much. I don't know if I don't know much. I just don't care much about you, Harkins. But I
Sure,
do care that you
comes
don't.
across every day.
Fine distinction.
But I understand that. And if that's something that you need to keep yourself healthy, then I'll go out. I didn't know that it was that important to you. I thought it was just some like bullshit honor thing because you were a Wild West boy. But
All right.
if it's actually important to you, then fuck it. I'll do it.
Let me say this another
I-
way. At a point in my life, I dedicated myself to demonic powers that were pledged to destroying everything on our planet that was human and good. I then chose to end my own life by falling into a pit of holy light. I was burned clean and placed back on the planet as a holy avenger.
Sounds fucking metal.
It was fucking metal.
Yeah, I bet it
Oh,
is.
it's fucking sweet.
I feel like
Yeah.
more in
Album
the
cover.
aftermath, it was metal. During the time, it was probably very painful.
But your point.
Yeah. My
That's what
point
makes it
is,
so metal.
it's not that I lack rules. It's not that I have rules. It's that I need rules.
You know what? Here's the thing I'm thinking. No. I'm going to cut in on this shit because we need to bottom line some stuff here because I feel like we are what I like to call an impasse. It's when you can't get past something. No.
I
Check this
think
shit
we're
out.
actually
All right.
getting somewhere.
Yeah, I
do
felt
too.
like we were getting somewhere.
We're getting
Oh,
somewhere.
we need to get rid of the spit wizard.
No.
Off.
Go on. What were you
Listen,
going to say?
That means he
Well,
likes.
the point is, listen, you say you need rules, right? All right, I get it. Everybody's got their own little quirks. I spit on things. This is what happens. So, all right, if you're putting forward that you do have to hold yourself to a code and a standard, is it safe to say then you can hold yourself to that code and standard and not necessarily hold other people to it as well.
I do not hold anyone to any standard that I
See, you say
hold
that
to.
though, but then by
If you make
counterpoint,
a
you're very upset that that people have broken a promise to you.
Because that's
Right,
not
exactly.
that's a fucking promise. That's not a code. That's a fucking
Well,
promise.
then,
I'm a con artist and a thief.
And you want to con
That's
and
what
steal?
I do.
Don't con us.
Yeah.
I don't.
What we just need to do is say, we are here for each other. We do not keep our burdens to ourselves. We don't feel like we have to carry everyone's problems. And if there's a threat possibly coming, they need to tell them.
Or a big change coming, right? Like
Yeah.
you want to add your girlfriend to the team. You got to talk to us instead of
I
suddenly
told
showing up.
everyone that I missed Cass, and I told everyone I wanted to go home. Multiple
I miss
think-
booze.
Oh,
I miss
really?
Merktown. I'm not gonna show up today bringing Merktown to here and being like, I demand
It's
Merktown
not like
become
I
part of
hid.
refuge.
Sweet,
Okay,
Merciful
stop.
Jesus.
Stop.
Yo,
This is what.
all right.
This is the problem. This is the problem.
Iola started it.
No, this is the problem. Can we just say that we're going to stop talking over each other all the time? And we just say that we're going to listen to each other. That was Iola's main problem. She did not feel heard. She felt like she had to carry everything. That is the main issue.
Okay.
You do not have to carry my burdens.
Yeah, because you don't talk to anybody. I know that.
Damn straight.
So we know about Jack's issue with the sun possible god, and we dealt with Eve's. I never really see myself as someone epic or has things really important going on or things. But I've been told I'm something or whatever, but I'm actually going to bring out the device and
Communicator.
the communicator.
Is it like electronic looking or?
It looks electronic. It is
Okay.
incredibly high tech. It is, in fact, phase technology.
Holy shit, I lean in.
Yeah,
It is
we're like,
something that
ooh.
neither of you can truly understand yet. Neither a techno wizard nor a straight up computer person can understand phase technology.
What the fuck
Put
is
our
that?
minds together.
You know it's some kind of communicator that runs on a power source you're not really sure of and somehow connects to external things,
That's a walkie-talkie.
basically.
What is that beautiful thing?
It's a walkie-talkie.
Thank you, JJ.
You're welcome.
It allows for interdimensional rift communication.
Sweet
I don't-
Jesus.
My grandfather always said that the information that I needed would always come to me, and what I was supposed to be, it'll be revealed to me or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, that mumbo jumbo bullshit. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you're like a
People-
prophecy?
No, I don't.
Let her get to her
People-
point. I'm sure she's.
I don't
getting there.
know. To me, I'm just Jovra. I'm just nobody. Perhaps I've listened to my mother a little bit too
Jovra,
much.
you're fantastic. Don't downplay yourself.
Yeah,
Just-
because before everything was okay, but now this last message isn't. Something is coming, and I don't know what, and I don't know why.
That's not good.
What
It also
do you
sounds
mean?
like you think one of us might know what and or why.
No,
Oh.
I don't.
I think she's sharing with us because we've all decided to share.
What's
Yes.
the message?
Well, we always talk in code. I normally understand what it means. But like it says weather overcast, chance of sun rays, high oil levels. I don't understand. I understand weather overcast means something's coming. but I don't want the chance of sun rays and high oil levels mean. He's never sent.
Kevin, is there anything I can roll to try
Yeah.
to discern what this is?
Because
Lore and
It's
no,
a
right?
cryptic message that has context you don't know. You don't know who it's from. There's no way you could
Got you.
absolutely be sure of an
Oh, yeah,
answer.
this is from like
Is-
another fucking dimension. What am I talking
Yeah.
about?
Is there
Okay, yeah, never mind.
anything in her grandfather's notes that might?
Because she's had time since looking at this.
Yeah.
All right.
And this is good that you're not keeping this from us. I mean, this definitely goes right. Harkins,
And I
Okay.
think Iola would. Oh, well, you. Oh, go ahead.
I need to look up a thing real quick.
Okay, I think Iola would kind of like sidle over to Harkins
literally the gift that.
because she's tiny. Hey,
Hey.
I'm sorry. And this is a promise from me to you. I will never toss an ultimatum your way again.
I'm sorry. And thank you. I might still storm out of a room here and that. I kind of can't help it.
It's okay. I might still act like kind of a brat sometimes. I don't think I
expect
can help it either.
it. Good. That's who you
Okay.
are.
And then Shalina declares her, but please can Cassidy come?
Yes, of course, Cassidy. can
Okay,
come.
I'm just asking.
This is information I don't actually have on hand for once.
Okay.
Give me a
I'm
moment.
hugging Jovra. I'm giving Jovra a hug.
And she'll
Very
just kind of nudge him a little bit and then
I'm-
go sit next to Cass.
Nudge.
I'm sorry, everybody. I don't remember the great
no.
prophecy of the old ones in the entire Tristine Chronicles.
How
Oh,
could
how-
you?
how-
Kevin, what the
Jeez,
fuck?
Kevin.
I
Fucking
This was your
dare
one
you.
job.
One job.
One job.
One goddamn job. Just remember the
Only
I
thing you
forgot what it
needed to
is you
do
even said.
Yeah.
this entire fucking stream, Kevin.
Something Chronicles.
I'm gonna
One
also
thing,
remind you
The
in
game
Kevin.
that was off
One damn
the-
thing.
my private home game from God, has it been 15 years? Jesus.
So,
Sweet Christ.
Was it that name?
Do you want to make it up together? Let's
All right,
make up
so-
a chronicle or together.
There is. You can pretty much. All right.
Jeffrey Dunham.
My brain is melting because I know
Jefferson
what I want to say,
Dunham.
but I don't know what it is.
No. No.
So, the gods that banished the Dark Ones back,
I hate those guys.
they included the God of Dragons. Of course,
Hate
the
him.
book breaks. Old
First
ones.
need
That's the book I need.
orders.
Yes, the one with the old one.
Wait, was this from our one shot?
Not entirely. No. Actually,
The
yes.
sarcophagus.
Yes, it is.
yeah,
The
the sarcophagus.
So there were- There
Part
was something
of
called the
which-
Old Ones, and there were several gods that were involved in putting them back. There were three main gods, I believe. Thoth,
Yeah.
the god of knowledge, the dragon god, and I cannot remember the third one because Kim Marknar is the god of dragons.
Is it like? Well, there's a god of knowledge,
Hold on,
a
let's
god
see.
of dragons.
Armor Lord might know exactly. He's
Take it into the chat.
Armor Lord.
Armor Lord, do you know?
But
'Cause
anyway,
you know everything.
this
Might
was a
be
god of
right.
fire and light, also a god whose powers were light. A ray of light could refer to, that some kind of ray of that god's strength.
Would refer to a big bomb.
It could refer to, you don't have a way of knowing for a fact that it doesn't refer to, Jack's demon. You can't cross that off. It could potentially refer to that. But you do know the three gods of the old ones, which is kind of what all that was tied up in anyway, related back to the great powers and darkness. And not just like dark gods that are evil, but like beings that created worlds, thought it was fun, destroyed them for fun.
Cool.
Careful.
And
Cool.
that there are
Awful.
those that still seek to return that time. And that there are dark gods also interested in the children of the gods of light,
Of course there are.
such as the Elvis demigod had talked about. The demigod that was calling itself Elvis mentioned that there are gods of darkness that would very much like to have his head.
Oh no. Do we have to go talk to the Elvis guy?
Okay.
But it's doubtful that he would be considered a ray of light. I believe he was the god of roving in music or something.
Yeah.
But he might be a lead. But I don't know.
I don't.
That's above my
God.
fucking. I hope it has nothing to do with gods and shit.
I think maybe you might want to go talk to Aaron Tarn. Jovra.
What would she know about it?
Everything
knows a
there
lot
is to
about
know.
everything.
She does know a lot of cool shit.
So, Kevin, what do I know that I've been told I'm supposed to be?
There
But
is something inside of you that is powerful. You carry within you the blood of kings.
I
That was
have
me making-
inside me blood of kings.
Yep, that's what I was doing.
He has no rival.
No man or woman can be your
Be
equal.
her equal.
Yeah. Oh, no. God damn it. I'll have to check my books again.
Best movie soundtrack of all
but-
time. Done.
Well, yes, it's just a Queen album that they put
It's just a Queen
movie
album.
to. Anyway,
There.
so you know that there is power and intent in your bloodline, and part of the intent of that bloodline is to maintain the power of the gods of light. Some people take this one way as like, I am powerful, I will do great things, and all will be forced to follow me. Because even though they are gods of light, the people with the blood make their own choices. The gods can intend a thing, but fate and destiny are generally considered relative amongst most well-learned scholars. Very few people have a set path. Those with heroic, mighty lineage fall a little more into it and are more interested to things like fates and beings of power.
Yeah.
Your life hasn't been about any one thing that you know of. It's hard to say.
I don't know. My mother doesn't even know. My grandfather never trusted her with any of this because she was always. My father said that being with the Shana was like trying to capture the wind, like trying to be with the wind, and how ambitious she is in her way. And they knew that apparently she didn't have it, but I guess, I don't know. It's just kind of odd. Someone telling you that you have blood of kings and you're supposed to help a god's not bring back darkness. And I'm just Jovra.
Yeah.
I'll
Just
give
just
you another
pretty-
big hug.
Amazing.
I think you could probably fuck up a god.
Honestly, yeah.
I know
Yeah,
you could.
fuck him.
I know you could.
That's the name.
What?
Thank you, Armor Lord. I have to shout you out as you found the exact passage of the Tristine Chronicles I've been looking for the past 5 minutes. The angel, there was an angel, a being called an angel that came from seemingly nowhere to fight the old ones, but the old ones knew them and slayed 95% of their number. And one of them, named Locum, was one of the 3 most powerful beings that helped put the old ones to rest. Now, the thing is, everyone knows the old ones are at rest. No one talks about them being destroyed.
Yikes.
They're just sleepy.
Yeah, they're just
asleep.
They're drunk.
and
They're drunk. Go home.
it's just
So, Ray
Every-
of Light could refer to Locum.
yes,
Um,
powers of darkness at
how
bay.
much money did we make from Castle Refuge?
You make about 7,000.
Okay.
We could put that towards the pool, big fly or something. We do need to fix things, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
got you on
that's
the McFly, honey. Don't you worry about
Yeah.
that thing, none.
so
That will do together.
so,
She looks at
so
Casty like, that's my baby.
We should talk, actually.
yeah. So
A lot.
yeah, now there's that, and
And Jack's
My
For those
what?
that
Sun-
remember Jack's
sun
conversation
god
with
demon thing.
his... Well, there's Jack's conversation with the demon thing, and then there's Jack's conversation with the ex-coalition soldier.
Oh. God, that was forever ago.
Was.
Shit.
In which
Your
was mentioned
revenge.
the Black 62.
The Black 62.
Yeah.
Is the number 62 in this message at all?
No, I just was bringing it up as we were tallying,
Something else that we
Important.
have got stuff that.
Yeah.
as we were
Worldly
basically
powers.
reviewing plot lines.
And then I've got to talk to Lord Koake at some point if I can find him. But yeah, that's another story.
Damn. Well, today was heavy.
Yep.
Seriously, I need a drink.
Harkins,
Cassidy.
you need a hug.
We killed a T-Rex. That's where I got this sick jacket.
And would you bring me?
Oh, I brought you 600,000 credits to do with what you want.
That's my girl.
She gave the dinosaur bones to her other girlfriend.
I don't have another girlfriend, you fuckface.
Does she?
Sleeping around on me.
Doesn't she?
No,
Is she
fuck
cute?
off.
JJ,
She is. Yes. Gorgeous,
I'm proud of
actually.
you guys.
And super smart. And she doesn't have to lick things to make magic.
I don't even. Fuck no.
I know. I know. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Hello just
She's as
starts
good a bit
laughing.
as I am.
Hello just starts laughing. Just a really Hardy just laughing. Like it went super from dark and depressing to just a family like
And I don't
dynamic.
know what it was like. Have you met
She
me?
just
Do you think
starts
I have
laughing.
the energy and or
It's true. I am a lot of woman. So
yeah?
And this is, the camera will pan out and away on this conversation, turning mostly to laughter, pausing for a quiet minute to look at the seriousness behind it.
Mhm.
As everyone, during the laughter, does have like a beat where everything's like, does the sword of Damocles weigh heavy over all of you?
Yes.
I don't know who that guy is, but I am scared as shit of that sun monster.
Harkins doesn't
Alright.
laugh.
Yes, you do. You asshole.
Harkins.
Shut up.
I get it. Harkins doesn't laugh, but he doesn't
Not laugh.
emote negatively either.
Yeah.
No.
I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha.
All right.
I
So
laugh in the
that
face of
laughing game that
strangers.
you're not actually laughing,
The
you
one
win
that my
at.
toddler gives me, yes. I said something funny. Ha 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 ha.
So
You know that
good.
annoys me. Please stop. All right. So anyway,
That's why she does it.
I know. So, thank you everyone for joining us on this, the last episode. I'm just kidding. Potentially the
Bye.
last episode.
What? What?
No,
No.
I was kidding. It is not the last episode.
I nearly died.
honey,
Thank you everybody for loving us so much that this isn't a last
it
episode.
can't be the last episode. I just fucking got here.
That's part of what I was kidding about. So the group will continue forward and continue talking about what changes they need to make. Because I think that talk has been coming on a long while.
I'm perfect.
I'm with him.
I don't know, my arc's over. We're good. I'm good. My
Yep,
character is
nothing else is
as
gonna
high
happen.
as they can go.
Yep, nothing bad happens.
You mean
when you're
like
at the top.
Why would you even? Don't challenge him. He's got like lore, 6 books in his head. Don't do that.
Just 6.
I don't know how many
Only-
Rifts books are there.
I
like
just
a
know.
million.
I just know
There's
his
40
next
world
goal is
books.
to like, what can I do
know.
to get them to break up? The
No,
entire
that's-
whole. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. If I wanted to do that, I'd just put your quests in different directions.
Oh, that's
Kevin,
so
feel free to
mean.
destroy my character.
No, I know.
I'm looking forward to that.
So, with all these things happening around the characters, I think it's a good time to say thank you, everybody, to our viewers. Thank you to my players, especially, as you are willing to throw these emotions at each other. And, you know, as always, if you need to talk, we can talk. And for, you know, being great, all of you, I couldn't have asked for a better group. So, from here, we will decide where the group will start heading next. There's a couple of options. All right. So, thank you everybody for joining us. Let's go around and give our outros. My brain is kind of spinning. So, Jovra, I couldn't find a fact and I'm upset with myself about it.
Okay. Hi, I'm Michelle. You can find me on Twitter at Michelle Ely, but mostly on the Discord. We have a great Discord, and I'm sitting here shocked that I actually had Jovra admit that to everyone, but I thought it was a good moment considering the conversation. So
I really expected you to make those things and then say nothing. So,
yeah, that's me.
thank you. All right. Hello, Eve.
Hi guys, my name is Maxine Bachman, and you can pretty much. Are we doing findings? That's what we're doing right
Where
now?
can we find you? Yeah, where can you
Okay.
plug?
I was like,
plug.
okay.
Go into plugs.
Okay, you can pretty much find me at all the fun places at That Girl at That Place, except for Instagram, where I'm Lady Skyburn, and I've been doing weekly art prompts. So send those to me. It's been super, super helpful mentally. So I hope
this
it
week
helps you
was
guys.
Jessica Rabbit in your clothes, right?
Yes.
That was so
yes.
good.
Thrak,
No, I
everyone
was-
can see you picking your nose.
I know
I'm
that was on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. All right, go ahead. Continue.
And that will be next week. Throck picking it. No.
He was using the little pointer. Never mind.
No, this one is Picasso playing with fireworks, I believe, is this week's. But yeah, we use a random generator, and it's super fun. And don't forget to tag me because I want to post your stuff and I want to see all your stuff. So, and then you can find me on every other week. So not next week, but the next Sunday on Thread Raiders from 4 to 7 Eastern Standard Time, where we're playing Tomb of Annihilation. And I'm so surprised my character hasn't died yet, but fingers crossed. Anyway, and then my own channel every Wednesday from 9 to 10 Eastern Standard Time again for bedtime stories, where we read child appropriate and adult fun books as well. All family friendly stuff. And last but not least, you can find me and my owlbears at www.nerdychicken.ca. There's dots and slashes and all the things.
I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you.
It's nerdychicken.ca.
All right.
have a whole
Thank
bunch
you
of
very
them.
much.
And now
They're
I have
adorable little dice
keychains.
bags.
Go find me. I'm starting to say message me personally just because of the quarantine and everything. It's hard to like send it places and then for it to be sent other places. So message me until quarantine is over, and then I can try and get you your custom bears and stuff. So that's super helpful. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Up next, Harkins.
Hi, I'm Sean, also known as Throck Plays. I was Harkins tonight, and Grumpy. Harkins tonight is never fun. But I'm
Called
sorry.
you.
Yeah. What?
Called
What?
you out on it. Never mind. Continue.
Yeah, no, good scenes tonight all the way around. It was awesome. I am only doing this right now. That is for a short time only. More is coming. We'll be back on Friday Night D&D within a few weeks. I am taking a well-needed rest from a lot of things. And probably with a new campaign, although I haven't told my players that yet, so hopefully they're not watching.
Don't look. Don't listen.
Don't look! Nothing to do with Planescape over here. Yeah, I'm working on a Planescape campaign, and that's going to be, it's going to happen. Other than that, podcast I'm working on, there's a YouTube show I'm working on, but none of those are live yet, so that's me.
Cool. All right. Jericho Jack.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan Jennings. I'm Evan Jennings 64 on the Twitter. I have I run a game at home where it is an evil campaign that I run for my friends. It is on my Beyond EMH YouTube channel, so you can watch my friends be horrible pieces of shit, which is a lot of fun. And they are destroying a kingdom currently, which is great. And other than that, I have some art up on Instagram. It's on Art of Zombie Love Juice on Instagram. You can check out some of my stuff. Commission me if you like. Yeah, I think that's just about it. That's what I got going on.
All right. Thank you. Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I go by me and Midair on the Twitters. I'm in this game, and I just announced a big announcement this past week that I'm starting a channel called All Nerds Here. Come find us on Twitter at All Nerds Here. Just all together. We launch May 31st.
Still not following that.
Seriously?
Yeah, I forgot again.
I can't believe you.
Nerds are people too. We forget.
We launch
aren't
May
you hosting?
31st with season 2
There
of
we go.
PWN Presents, and I'm super stoked and super excited. Go check us out on Twitter to see what comes next. We have lots of fun stuff planned for you. Come check it out. And I also make things like overlays, like this overlay, and other stuff like that. But you can find all my stuff and find out how to contact me at meandmidairdesign.com. And then this Sunday at fuck, I can never remember. I think it's 5:30 p.m. Pacific because I can't remember it's too much. Thread Raiders is having Game Haven, their Game Haven weekend, and I am part of their last thing. It is a game show kind of thing that Max is also in.
Yay!
And all I know is I'm on a team with Jackie, and it's a game show related to D&D. That's all I know.
Maddie's hosting it, right? Like
Maddie's
running
hosting it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Chet. I'm so
I don't know.
excited.
It's gonna be so much
going to
fun.
go smoothly.
I literally have absolutely no idea what's going on.
We have no idea what's
Like-
going on. It's gonna be great.
He's like, we need you to partner up for a game show, and that's
All I
we
know is it's gonna be like trivia, role play, and lightning rounds.
Yeah.
So
So
It'll be
come
fun.
watch us
That'll be
be
over on
cute.
Thread Raiders.
just make sure you know
Improv.
where your sockets are so you can jam your thumb in it.
Yep. Improv.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. And finally, Cassidy. Well, not finally. I'm final. But
Finally, God, just get her the fuck get out of here. Hey, folks, I remain Fox Barrett at Fox_Barrett on Twitter, where you can find me making japes and busting shifferobes. I am here, obviously. I'm also going to be May 31st, whenever we get PWN up and running, the Phoenix will return. And finally, starting next Monday over on twitch.tv/devilsluckgaming, I'm going to be part of their game Stellar Age, Arbiter's Ascent, which is we're running it with the Expanse RPG, but it's a big, dumb anime Gundam game. It's going to be fucking amazing. So if you like robots and feelings and robots, come check it out. I know you do because you're watching this show.
Ah,
probably. It's a good bet.
we
A lot of
have you
crossover there.
pegged. We call your
Alright.
bluff.
Oh, that's 8 Eastern time. Sorry. Monday's at 8 Eastern.
All right, thank you very much. And finally, me. So, my name is Kevin Myers. I am your storyteller for this game. You can find my wife's amazing yarn work and designs on. Let me paste it in the chat. Oh, no, wrong one. Damn it. See, I found something useful for someone else, and so I got distracted. Now I need to copy and paste Lattes and Llamas. Lattesandllamas.com, where they've been doing writing about D&D, and every now and then they ask me to help out and throw them a column or two. And so yeah, follow them, check out their work. Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you to our sponsors, I should say again.
Candle on my head. Sorry.
Roll20.net, tabletoploot.com, sonerdware.com, and Devin Rue. Our Patreon helps support the channel and keep it running, and is very important to us, and is probably the best way to channel funds in our direction. And the Discord, where people can come, chat, talk about games, talk about feelings, talk about being human. All right.
All right, we're
And
gonna go
did-
raid Thread Raiders.
All right.
Yeah.
Heyo. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. We have a new season starting in 2 weeks or a week, so we don't really have another show other than Friday Night D&D. We have Friday Night D&D. There's going to be one shot on Friday, but we're in between seasons. We
And
start
3V?
And 3V is off this week? No, it keeps
don't know.
going. And we will have 3V this week on Saturday. But other than that, it's a very light schedule for us until May 4th when we launch the new season with 9 games. 1 game every day, 2 on Saturday, which is 8 because math. Okay, sweet. It is time for us to go and say we love you. Bye.
Bye. So long. Farewell.